Alright, round 2. We're going to give it a go again. Let me know if it's up and running now. Second stream up and running. Give it a go. Bear with me a second. Just rebooting, refreshing as we go along. So let me grab the new share link, jump to the channel, get back on the Discord. Chuck that in there and see how we go with this one. I think this one should be better. We might have lift off in this one. So fingers crossed. Greetings. I have no idea what happened with the previous live. Anyway, this one seems good to me. It seems as though we've got a stable connection. Here we go. I've hooked up the Sony a6400 cam. I've got the Football Manager on here. We're starting the career. Here we go. That's me. Look at that. Look at that image. Look at that photo right there. I whipped myself up. Oh, good. Sell Kanate as soon as the save file starts here. Let's go into it. Let's get it on. So, Alisson Becker in goal. Cyboss. My name is Cyboss. As you can see, right, I haven't read any messages yet. I don't even know what the interface looks like. I've downloaded the face packs, the logo packs, and all the good stuff as well. But yeah, yet to get it in. Welcome to Liverpool, Tom Werner, our boy Thomas Werner, right there. Hello, son. Yes, yeah, founded 1892. Boss. Is that what calls me? I call myself Cyboss, and it says boss takes charge of Liverpool. I am the boss man. Hey. Ayabong Malish. Hopefully I said that right. User, what happened to Sell Kanate as soon as I save Sell Kanate? They've got no centre backs. Can't rely on Gomez for the whole season. Supporter profile. Reserving judgment. They're reserving how dare they reserve judgment on me? Develop players using the systems youth players play attacking football. All good. That's a long waiting list. 85,000 people on a waiting list. My goodness. Anyway, while I do that, right, I've got a few special surprises for you all. This is the tactics board that I used for Lucha FC, the tactics board of your dreams. You're going to get the first preview of this live on this show, and we're going to do the tactical live watch along as well. What do you think of the lineup, guys? We have Van Dijk, Kanate, Kirkez over Robertson. Kirkez is Slot's boy. Soboslai on right hand side, McAllister, Gravenberch and Jones. Obviously that's tried and tested. But Isak straight back into the lineup. Alisson Becker straight back into the lineup, right? Calvin Ramsey on the bench. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, what else we got here? Club's vision and meeting expectations. Do I want to negotiate? Increase commercial revenue. Work within wage budget. Regional latter stage of Champions League. Accept that current vision. I've accepted it. Tactics introduction. Begin introduction. Sipka Holshoff. He's my manager, Sipka Holshoff. Do I want him? What was that? What's the brain for Jurgen Klopp? Zeko Buvac, is it? Do I want him? Legendary centre back. Begin introduction to the tactics. All right, show me the tactics. Right, let's get our tactics set up, shall we? In possession, out possession. Okay, let's do it. In possession. Here we go. Select a tactical style. Psy out. Yep, Psy out indeed. But unfortunately, my name ain't Psy. I am Psy Boss. It says Boss. My last name is Boss. Hugo Boss. Huge Ekatike. Yeah. Okay, what do I want to do? Control possession. Gengen press. Tiki-taka. Vertical tiki-taka. Tick up. This tick up means it's good for Liverpool. Fluid counter. Soak up pressure. Fluid encounter. Route 1. Shall we go proper Sean Dyche? Sean Dyche against Sean Dyche today. Shall we go proper Route 1? Catenaccio. Defend 3 centre backs. Park the bus. We got to park the bus. Here we go. Look. You put the players. This is actually really, really good visual representation. representation of parking a bus. Actually, let's move myself over. Ooh, where am I going? Over here. That'll do. Parking the bus means you move as a solid unit and you're asking to break through them, right? Let's see what is slot. Slot is controlled possession, right? So, okay, Gakpo. You bring it in to sixth position to Van Dijk. Why does this look like Arne Slot to me? Play it through the middle, tiki-taka, in and out wide, in behind, except we never get in behind. Is Arne Slot controlled possession? It probably is. Gengen press. Now here's Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp's Gengen press means that everyone presses from the front. Play on front foot, retain possession. Is that me? I'm not really Gengen press. And that's still control possession. Gengen press. Yeah. Let's read in the chat. Can't even get a tactical vision sight out. Absolutely, man. Yes, Janie Reeves prefer Hugo. Isak has been injured, but let's see if Isak can turn on. We really need to get him started to turn on his mojo for the season as well. Vertical tiki-taka is very interesting, you know, because vertical tiki-taka is controlling possession in a narrow shape. So this is almost how diamond works. Can you see that kind of the two pivot, but it's always on the diagonals, and you try to work it into a 10. I almost like this vertical tiki-taka. Retains possession, more combination plays. Attacking play can get congested in tighter spaces. Very true. Requires a very high level of technical quality. Isak has technical quality. Isak and Ekitike have technical quality, as does Wirtz. Wing play, overload the wide areas, play crosses into box. Now this could be a very, very useful formation for the fact that Isak and Ekitike are huge, which means that if we fire the ball across into the box, we're expecting a lot of delivery from the wide areas. Now, can Isak and Ekitike beat Premier League defenders to do it? I think they can, but you get more turnovers in attack, which means you're under the cosh more. It's less effective against aerially dominant defenses, okay? Sean Dyche's route 1. You play the ball until someone in the front line can get a flick on, and then you play from there. That ain't us. Fluid counter-attacking style. Jose Mourinho, keep it tight at the back until you lose the ball, win the ball back, and then you press, you break through the lines. I almost am tempted to go vertical tiki-taka. Vertical tiki-taka. Although I do like the wing play, but we'll hold that as a plan B. Gravenberch as a libero. Absolutely. 3-1-6. Van Dijk, Konate, centre-back. Yoichi Isagi in the Liverpool team, who is the person who connects the dots, can see the vision, isn't quite the superstar. Who is he? Probably McAllister, you know. It's probably McAllister. From that. Okay, I'm going to go with vertical tiki-taka formation in possession. Let's get it on. Out of possession. Suggested. 4-3-3 DM wide. What does that look like? 4-4-2 diamond narrow. I've been badgering on about the 4-4-2 diamond narrow all the time, right? I have said that this is what we should be doing. We should have Isak, Ekitike, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch. I said we should do this. Arne Slot does this. On occasion, we fall back into this position. Traditionally, in Football Manager, I play that with two centre midfielders, right? So we can have McAllister and Szoboszlai on the pitch together here, holding up for Wirtz. But then Gravenberch deserves a place. Chiesa at the 10 is fantastic, except from the fact that he hasn't quite got the acceleration to move away from the marker in the same way that an Ekitike or a Wirtz does. And also, he hasn't got the trickery of the ball playing ability first time. He's not as twitchy as Wirtz. Wirtz is the ultimate number 10. McAllister and Curtis Jones in the 8. That is what we traditionally play under Arne Slot. Salah, Gakpo, inverted forwards. But that means I'm dropping one of Isak and Ekitike, right? I've badgered on about it. We're going with a 4-4-2 diamond, narrow. I want to make it work. Our position. 4-4-2 DM wide. That switches into that diamond narrow. We stay in that position. We stay in the diamond. Let's do it. Okay. The tactics are set inside. Gakpo and Salah's inside forwards, absolutely. They really do. I want to skip this section. Let's just get into interesting stuff. Forget the tutorial. Okay, so we've got different options. Hello? What's this? CFD. What does CFD mean? Centre forward. Okay, so we've got the option of playing different centre forwards. Obviously, one is going to be Isak and one is going to be Ekitike. Now, Isak drops off the right-hand side and Ekitike off the left-hand side. We have Calvin Ramsey. Calvin Ramsey's on the bench, by the way, as a right back. So, and Gomez Maldini is a right back as well. So don't underestimate the boys. They've got options as well as Szoboszlai. We're going to have a deep lying centre forward on the left hand side because that's Hugo Ekitike, right? That is Hugo Ekitike all over. A target man plays on the last line. A poacher. It's kind of dead in today's modern game. Channel forward runs into channels and is a goal threat. Ekitike is a channel forward as well, but he's also a deep lying forward. Drops into space, links up the play. Runs into channels as a goal threat. Links up the play. Ekitike can link up the play. Guys, what do we think in the chat? Do we want... Yes, Frank. Unfortunately, the last thing crashed, so we reset up here. Do we want a deep lying forward, Ekitike, or do we want a channel forward who works the ball? This is the player right here, right? He works the channels, looking for the opportunity to run into channels. I like that. I like that a lot because Ekitike scored a quality goal for France. A deep lying forward drops into the space, into the pockets, into 10 position. The issue with this is he's going to get into Wirtz's position. So I'm going to have Ekitike as a channel forward. And there we go. That's what we're having, channel forward. On the other side, it's going to be Isak. So Isak is either going to be a centre forward, the predominant goal threat, a target forward who plays on the last line, or a poacher, plays on the last line, goal threat. I think it's a centre forward or a poacher for Alexander Isak. Now, I like young electric wingers. We'd have Moha, but remember, I'm starting with Salah and Gakpo in this lineup. So I want a centre forward, goal threat, also known as typical number 9, spearhead, looking to break through the last line, through bottom midfield. Let's go centre forward. Isak's good enough to be a centre forward all the way around. Attacking midfielder. Now this is going to be Florian Wirtz, right? Find space between the lines. Advanced playmaker. Expressive. Operate between the lines. So the difference between an attacking midfielder is he joins the midfield line in the build-up, as you see, to try to play the ball through. Whereas an advanced playmaker literally can float anywhere he wants, operates high, receives balls in the pocket, and makes himself go. Do I give Florian Wirtz a complete free roll? Interesting. Free roll. What does that do? Given full creative license, roam, create attacking well, being encouraged to take more risks with the ball to create and score goals. Florian Wirtz, baby, you get that free roll. You take that free roll and you dominate the team, which means I've got to set up the midfielders as the more disciplined midfielders. Now, if you look at Slot's lineup right here, McAllister, Gravenberch, and Jones, we're going to add Szoboszlai to that mix, obviously. He's playing right back today. We are going to put... What is this? MPM, midfield playmaker. We ain't got midfield playmakers. We're going to have a central midfielder because he needs to do all facets of the midfield role. Indeed, yes, the wide threat is definitely there, but we're gonna counteract that with our fullback instructions. So channel midfielder, midfield playmaker, advanced playmaker. Guys, you're both central midfielders. I don't care. Florian Wirtz is cooking for me. And for the DM, why is there 2? I wonder why there is 2. Is it out of possession? Oh, okay. So this is the characteristics of the centre forward. This is a new Football Manager, so I'm giving it a go. First time I've seen this interface. I've loaded up for the first time. You should have seen my snazzy hairdo. I whipped it up. So this is Ekitike, right? So tracks back, supports defence, stays high, counterattacks, stays high, counterattacks. Central outlet forward, splitting outlet forward. What's a splitting outlet forward? Asked to avoid trapping out to help midfielders behind him as much as possible in order to be in dangerous position for counter-attack. Instead, looking to hold their position more. Instead, looking to hold a higher position. What's the difference between splitting? Ball turns over. I don't care. Splitting sounds great. Ekitike, you're splitting, and Isak, you stay up high. So forward, tracking back, central outlet, centre forward. He's going to be the central outlet. And Ekitike is going to be a splitter. Tracking, attacking midfielder. Central outlet, attacking midfielder. Tracks back. Do I want Wirtz to track back? Not really. Wirtz, you stay up there, do the damage. In which case, these 2 midfielders have got to be slightly holds position. Oh, here you go. Cover flanks. That's what we want, right? We want Szoboszlai and McAllister to cover the flanks as well, which puts them in a wide position for crossing as well. So both of you geezers, you are going to cover the flanks as we need it. Is the audio low? Let me know comments below. I'm right bang in my face with the Shure mic here, and I'm expressively up and down, Ivan. So thank you for letting me know. Brown Star, I'm really excited that the real football is back for sure. I've got an exciting surprise for you. I've got my real tactics board from Lucha FC days with the magnets on it, and I'll show you what Slot does during the match. But as well as that, we're setting up our tactics to win the quadruple in Football Manager 4-4-2 diamond, vertical tiki-taka. So wide, deep line playmaker. Now, I don't need a deep line playmaker. Or do I? Do I though? Deep line playmaker, half back, moves to centre back position. Holds defense. Holds centre position. If Wataru end up deep line playmaker, nah. Halfback, go on then. Endo, you're getting in the team, son. Wataru, man. Get in the team as a halfback. Now, I need these wingbacks to fly up and down. Fly up and down to help. Now, also, they could go in the inside channel to congest the midfield, but playmaking wingback. As if Andy Robertson playmaking wingback. Go on, son. Fullbacks. We just play a classic fullbacks. Or wingbacks, or one wingbacks. Wingbacks. Do we have good enough wingbacks? Robertson, Kirkes, Frimpong. I just answered the question. Left back, your fullback. Right back, your wingback. That's how we roll. That's how we roll, baby. Look at Jeremy Frimpong. Look at him go. Up and down. Go on, Frimpong. Okay, so the two centre-backs. Actually, before I do that, I need to set up the fullback thing, isn't it? What does this do? Pressing fullback moves up, holds position. Pressing fullback. That will do. That will do, son. Pressing fullback moves up. In which case, Van Dijk's going to be the ball-playing centre-back expressive. What's the other option on the side? Steps out. No, he covers. He covers. And this guy is going to be the no-nonsense centre-back. Konate, you do not have a brain fart in it. You are no-nonsense. And you step out. There you go, son. And Van Dijk covers. That is the quad-winning formation of the ages. Now, how do I get out of this screen? Team instructions. Passing directness. I can't be bothered for all of this for now. So we're going to trust that it's all set up correctly. That could come back to bite me. Look at Brendan Rodgers' tactics. What are you talking about? This is exactly the quad winning thing. This is a centre forward who goes into the channel and stays high up. This is the target man centre forward that stays up. A free role for Florian Wirtz who stays up. Two centre midfielders that goes into the wide channels to mark. You double up when they're in there. The halfback that drops in there. You ignore the midfield. These three cook and do what you want. We've got a ball playing centre back in Virgil van Dijk who stays back. We've got a no nonsense centre back who steps forward. We've got a wing back in Frimpong who's got the freedom of the pitch, and we've got Andy Robertson floating around somewhere, or Kirkes floating around somewhere. That's what we do. What is? Oh, I forgot keeper, right? Ball playing goalkeeper. No nonsense keeper. Expressive goalkeeper doesn't sound right, does it? I don't want it. Do I want an expressive goalkeeper? Is Alisson that good with his feet? Sweeper keeper. Yep. He's a sweeper keeper. And he's a ball playing sweeper keeper. Let's do it. Let's get it on. Okay. We're going with that. For better or for worse, we're going with that. Complete introduction. That is the game winning scenario. Now I've spent time on that, so I'm gonna save my game now. Save. Woo! Squad introduction. Who am I meeting? I'm meeting Virgil van Dijk. I'm meeting Giovanni Leone. Wait a minute. Guys, is that right? Footy manager. Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Giovanni Leone is key personnel. What is going on? Giovanni Leone. Well done, son. Key personnel. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I did get the faceplate. 18 years old, and these statistics, he's going to cook. He's going to... Look, potential ability, there you go. For 35 million quid. He's ain't got no LCO. Jin Seal, welcome aboard, Jin. Great to see you. We are in the football manager. All right, let's meet these guys. Van Dijk, our captain, vice captain. Good captain with strong... Continue, okay. This is an overview of our squad. Cool. They have huge ability. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm sorry, Salah. Actually, No, he doesn't. I don't think he's played 21. He's straight in the first team squad. I didn't build a formation for Mo Salah. I'm sorry, mate. You're 30. Well, Van Dijk's 33 years old, but yeah. I'm watching on Unext, so yeah, obviously I'm streaming it, Frank. But everyone else, probably gonna find a dodgy stream or something. So maintaining a strong squad is very important. Staff recommendations. Here's the youth development. Okay, Bachatic. Yeah, I can dig it. Is he in the first team squad? Move him to the senior squad. You're getting straight in, son. And Yoni, move you to the senior squad. And he's available for under 21s, right? So available for under 21s. He's available for the under 21s all the time. And Giovanni Leone is already in the first team squad, right? No. Okay, but he's available for under 21s. There we go. Okay, so yep, there's our wonder kids. Don't forget about Stefan Bacic. The medical team, Alexis, partially torn hamstring. There you go. So apparently, Maka had a partially torn hamstring, and that's why he started the season. Proper crap. Signed players under the age of 21, under the age of 23 even. I get that. The kids. It's all about them kids. And introduction. Financial fair play. A pre-season preparation. Go on then. Cancel the training camp. Is Engamoha in the game? Engamoha should be in the game. Let's have a look at my squad in a second. Injury updates. Squad selection rules. Everyone knows squad selection rules, right? So maximum of 25. Current squad we have 23, so room for 2. Except we have a minimum of 8. So we need to squeeze in 2 additional. Okay. Jacob Poitras. Top. Done deals. Look at this. 125 million, 108 million, 69 million. Mahusive money. What are my tasks? I've done all the tasks except Liverpool responsibilities. Should I say, Richard Hughes, you got the toilets. Go get the toilets. Begin introduction. Go on then. Fixture schedule. Fine. Yeah, whatever. Vertical tiki-taka. Okay. Match day, opposition team talk. Delegated staff, team talk. Fine. I don't know where everything is. I'm going to let them do the press conferences. Let's look at squad. Someone said it's Engamoha in this game. I'm sure he is. Editorial. Rio Engamoha. There you go. Troy Ignoni. First of all, Troy Ignoni. 18. He's already 18. He's 18. He should be playing more than. Look at that baby face. Baby Ignoni. Classic. Now when we get to 45, I'll turn it off and we'll get into the match analysis. Because I got the tactics board as well. That's not bad, you know. Trey Ignoni, 15 passing, 15 technique, 15 first touch. That is the ground for Gravenberg. You reckon Curtis will be right back? So Soboslai in midfield. So it's interesting, right? The only thing with Curtis Jones and right back, he's a solid right back, but he's a defensive right back. If you want an added threat from the wide channel, then Soboslai has to be the one crossing from the right position for Isak to attack. So that's what you get with Soboslai in the right back position as opposed to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones would just be a proper defensive option. Now, someone wanted Engamoha, and I'm sure he is in here. Is he in the under 21s? Oh, I'm glad they put it in this kind of format so you can easily see. We need the potential. There should be this potential thing, right? Where you can see the potential ability. Assistant manager's opinion of the potential ability. There you go, that kind of thing. Gio Leone, wonder kid. Tranioni, wonder kid. Where is Engamoha? Engamoha better be in here. He's my starlet. Let's search for him. Engu. There you go, Rio Engamoha. Where is he? He's 16. God blimey. 18 dribbling. 16 first team. Whoa. This kid is. He should be 5 out of 5 potential ability, and he's going places with that stats. He should be starting every single week. Look at that. I need to start him every week in this game to help him reach our potential. Is this like a FIFA thing? Is this giving like 73? Do they actually give a rating now to the players? 73. Joe Gomez Maldini. Who wants Paris Saint-Germain want Maldini? Gomez Maldini. I don't know, son. You can cover my back line. Where is Engamoha, by the way? There he is, first team. He is in first team. Trent Cone-Doherty, the most beloved Trent that we have. Okay, so if I was to line up right now, I think some of these players got to go out on loan. So Morizak's got to go out on loan. 73 is the squad number. You're right. Transfer options. Where do I say offer via transfer room? Loan offer. Let's get him out on loan. Non-specified, whatever. Agreed playing time. I usually like to say. I don't know. Let's just get on with it. So, where's the button to actually offer him on loan? Am I blind? Where is the button? Undo, revert, monthly contributions, add. Oh, it's on the right hand side. Offer player. Okay. Is anyone else? Let me know in chat. Is anyone else playing this Football Manager? By the way, do I keep Karen Ramsey? So Karen Ramsey's made his way onto the bench for this thing. He's 21. He's 21, and his stats are middling. He's an option here. Now, if we can keep Frimpong and Connor Bradley fit, and Giovanni Leone can apparently play. Wait a minute, no, what is that? In real life, he can play right back. He can play right back as well. He played a season with Leicester. How did he do? How did he do, my son? Bleach, let me know. How did he go? Joe Gomez can cover right back. Reece Williams, he's got to go. He's got to get out of there. Reece, I'm not even sorry, bruv. I thank you for your contributions with that, but you is out of there. Reece Williams, let's dump him into the under 21s. Don't need to see him. We can filter for loans or something, isn't it? Move the loan players out. So Tsimikas, Owen Beck, Norris. There should be a filter here for loan players. So on loan or trial, there you go. Narrow it down. So hide players on loan. That did nothing. Wait a minute. Hide players on loan. There we go. It's out. Who else? Trent Doherty is not going to get any game time. I don't think he'll make it. Frank, my man, thank you so much. Super kind. By the way, I'm using my new A6400 camera. Different kind of effect. It bokehs the background and shows me. I've changed the lighting a bit, so thank you so much, Frank. It means the world to me. Really, really appreciated. You the man. I hope we win. I hope we win for Frank. That is quality gesture. Let me bring up the Matchroom console because I think I can only like in the official YouTube app. Let me check it out. So go to the live, go to the control room, and there we go, showing some love. Absolutely showing some love. Cool. So we are back. Wataru Endo. Let's see Wataru Endo's stats. He bought one for that. Krupi. Oh yeah, Krupi's quality player. We can look at the potential signings as well. Klopp 4-3-3. That is the way. Classics. You see, look at these stats, man. These are not bad stats. He's a tackler. He should be much higher tackler there. You know, these are an all-around midfielder's stats. But look at this. Teamwork 19. He's the intelligent shadow that backs up our players, that gives them a proper platform to play. The work rate is impeccable. He should be stronger. He's stronger than that. Natural fitness stronger than that as well. Balance is stronger than that as well. But at least they didn't do him hard in the numbers. And look, solid, reliable play. My God, he's only 95k a week. Is that right? Endo-san, yes, 95k a week. Get in, my boy. Get in. Yeah, I love to see it. Okay, so we've loaned Mosrek. We're trying to loan this geezer here. I don't even know anything about Jacob Poitras. Do we know anything about Jacob Poitras? Loan him out. Offer the player. Do we sell anyone? Do we make the hard decision to sell like an aging Andy Robertson? Do we sell Wataru Endo? No, it ain't gonna happen. He's my boy. Calvin Ramsey got on loan. No, Joe Gomez. How much is the transfer budget? Let's see. Right, we spent big this summer already, but what would our transfer budget be like in tutorial database world? We've got 41 million. 41 million still available. Who do we go for? Who do we target? Lads and lasses, let me know. Shall we search for Mark Way? Because he's got a year left in his contract. It shouldn't be too expensive, right? The issue is, when you make an offer for these guys, sometimes it encourages the other clubs to make an offer as well. And that's what I thought. He's not a super outstanding, but he's English. He's solid. He's better in real life than in the game. I'm sure of that. But I knew he would be like middling 15s all around. Yeah, shall I go to the board? Day one in the new job, go to the board, increase my transfer budget. I need 100 million. You know why? Because you gave Slot 400 million. You gave Slot 100 million for Isaac, 100 million for Verts. You've given me 40 million. What is Guan? I won the league twice with Lucha FC. Slot's only won the league once. 70 million. What is on with that? No, but he's only got a year on his contract. Year left on his contract. 70 million ain't gonna happen. You signed Krupi, yeah? Krupi is a good shout. Junior Krupi. 19 years old, 14 striker. But yeah. I have. What's up, Mr. Callie Smith? I love to see it. I used to play where you can actually see their stats, but now it only gives you the range of their stats, right? So I must not have turned off that option. At least it's not masked, but you don't know their real stats. So he's a wonder kid in the making as well, right? And there's lots and lots of potential wonder kids in the making. But for now, let's just go with the squad that we got, and let's carry on forward. and see what's going on. Okay, I want to get to the first game. So, Thuram's release clause, set code of conduct. Now, I'm a disciplinarian. I'm a proper hard nut. You miss training, you're demoted. You're demoted. Go on AWOL. Absolutely, Frank. I hope they liven it up. You know, a goal in the first minute will be the perfect cure you need. Apart from the cold water dunk, head in the cold water sink, it'll wake you right up. Second time, you got to be fine 2 weeks wait. I'm sorry, I ain't messing around. Multiple book banned. Second time, 1 day, half a week, 1 week, 2 weeks, sent off. You better not get sent off 1 week, 1 week, 2 weeks. Straight red. You're getting 2 weeks. You're getting 1 week. Yeah. That's what we're doing. That's how it is. A loan offer is made for him. Now, I properly get into the detail on a lot of this stuff, but because we are streaming this bad boy, I'm just gonna say accept. Loan. Where's the loan offer? Yeovil. View offers. Zero. What? Is it because I didn't set those parameters that they wanted to loan him for nothing and nothing? But I don't really care. It's not worth much. So let's just do it. Off you go to Yeovil, Hartlepool, Trentgown, Doherty, Rochdale, Southend, Dundalk. Just get them out of my sight. Not that they've done anything wrong, by the way. But back to the tactics here. So Gakpo starting on the left is a goal threat. Isak needs service. So I would imagine that Gakpo's under instruction to whip the ball across, and Salah with his Travella cross is to whipping the ball across. Yes, Rafa Lucha. Me too. FM26. I was even before that. I think I was championship manager. Back in the game. I signed Ricky Kaká. I signed Denilson. Do you remember Denilson at Real Betis? Step over. But in the game he actually scored. But in real life he didn't. Yes. Gakpo. I am under the impression Gakpo and Salah in this match are under clear instruction to service Isak. If Mohamed Salah does not sacrifice himself to provide on a plate to Isak, then I'm sorry, the narrative is written already, because this game has to be around from James Rodriguez. He's the Colombian guy in Munich. Has to be designed to get Isak chance after chance after chance. And that's why Szoboszlai starts at right back and not Jones, because Jones is more defensively minded, but Szoboszlai's got that delivery from the right back position. Liverpool's dynamic, according to Virgil van Dijk. Nice to meet you, Sai. My name's Sai Boss in the game. Captain, vice captain. I thought I already introduced me. Issues. We've got one issue. What is the issue? There's currently one unhappy player in the club. One of the goalkeepers, because I'm trying to loan him up, is it? Don't care. Team leaders are expected to look after the best interest. Yeah, I get that. I've gone out of it. Complete introduction. Continue. We have a voice that carries weight. Yep. I hear you. Go on, Van Dijk. What go on, mate? End introduction. Okay, cool. New site. Do you show all the camera info on purpose, by the way? That is, yeah. I've set up my proper camera and not a webcam this time. And I'm just going to drag that down like this because I don't know what I'm doing with this camera. So when we get back to the screen, I will, well, next time, I'll figure it out for next time. But this is a camera because this shows my beautiful pores on my face, as well as my hair and my gleamy grease of the facial oil. So with a bokeh background. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna properly give it a go. Yes, I know Salah will shoot when he gets a chance. Easily triggered. Great to see you, mate. Yes, chat. I want to get to the first game, but I know that we will lose if I don't set this up properly. Ali make Vicario 34 million for Vicario, 43 million. They're having a laugh. Set pieces are so important, right? Do I want to? No, decline it. Okay, so Hertha Berlin in 12 days. Shall I just set up a friendly now? There must be a way to fixtures to set up a friendly right now to show you how we mean to go on. Skip. End tutorial. Match day. Where's the fixtures list? Overview, opposition, schedule, fixtures. How do I set up a friendly? Current season, friendlies. No idea. I'll look it up. We're at 42 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this game. I'm going to close Footy Manager, and then we will get in to the pre-match predictions and instructions. Now, how do I actually close this game? Quit game and exit. Yep. And then on this side, I need looking for a game to capture. I've set up some scenes, by the way. Look at this. Really cool, right? Yeah, so now I need to figure out to chuck myself somewhere. So looking for a game to capture. Game capture, what is that? Football Manager. Let's bin that source. And then I'm going to chuck my Sony cam underneath everything. Oh, that's not a good idea. Sony cam above everything. Make it massive. I think that's about right. Is that about right? Let's put myself there. And then that goes below everything. Below everything. That seems about right, I guess. Hey, and then we'll put the team lineup on. But why is the chat Majigi on the left hand side? Video capture device webcam. Don't know. Alert box. No, that's a chat box. Super chat, super goals. Super Frank, super goals. Chat box. Should go over there somewhere, right? Okay, that's good. Now let's build up the lineup. Let's get the lineup on the board. How do I get the lineup? It's with Canva, isn't it? My little bro, Brando, set up the Canva board. Okay, we're going to get the team lineup on the left-hand side. So, Gakpo, Isak, Salah. This is Curtis Jones, isn't it? Jones calling. What is Jones' number? Is it 17? $178. Right back is Domi Schlobbers. So, Soboslai. Number 8. Soboslai. Kirkes. I think that looks about right. Okay. Quality. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab the lineup. I'm going to save the lineup in here. And then I'm going to chuck it on here. Like so. And the lineup. There's the lineup. I think the lineup should have appeared for everyone now. Fingers crossed we actually know what we're doing. Yeah, I hope Liverpool come up with a clear strategy for this lineup. What I can anticipate, and I'm going to show you the board. The board is proper cool and peng, by the way. But I've got to get the scoreboard up at the top as well, because that's what we need. So let's get that up and running. I think all roads have got to lead to Isak in here. Now, I don't mind if Salah scores the first goal. And I don't mind, yeah, Bradley and Frimpong are both injured, and they're going to be injured for 2 to 3. Autofocus is making me need glasses. Is it autofocus? What is that autofocus? That is bonkers mad. You know what? I'm going to turn off this cam. I'm going to use the webcam. Allow that. Webcam is that one, I think. And now I'm in front of the world, but the webcam is frozen. So, El Gato, no signature. No. Close that. And that's frozen. Oh dear. Logic check. Yeah, I'm changing device back into the other webcam because that was driving me mad. I have no idea what's going on with that one. So, there we go. Webcam, original webcam back on. That autofocus thing was bonkers mad. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Much love. Yay, thanks for that. Okay, webcam is back on. Back again. We're going to go with soccer, which is the way to get the scoreboard up. Soccer bug bold. Use for free. Click that. And then now it's Liverpool versus Forest. So live versus not. Get rid of the dodgy Man United badge. This website creator must be a Man United fan. Boo. I'm going to grab the match timer and reset that. Get rid of aggregate scoring. That's proper dodgy colours as well for Liverpool. So that's even worse colours. But it'll have to do with it. Team 1's backdrop should be red, that's Liverpool. And Forest are, we're just going to go with that. Who cares? Okay, cool. We have a match score timer now, except we've got to get the goals down, output out, and we're going to raise the scoreboard. Scoreboard should come now. Huzzah, bang. Somewhere at the top. Oh. Scoreboard. Oh. Chat is here. I can't grab the scoreboard. Let's move the scoreboard up. That scoreboard's driving me bonkers. I can't grab the scoreboard. Oh well, we'll leave the scoreboard there for now. The real starting 11 is no, that is the old starting 11. How bizarre! Where's my starting lineup sheet? Starting lineup sheet is lineup. Browse. Done. There we go. There's a starting lineup sheet. Now scoreboard. I need to figure out how to get the scoreboard properly showing. I can move everything except the scoreboard. You 2-0 up? Yeah. Indeed. I'd love if we are 2-0 up, to be honest. If we are 2-0 up, I would take that all day long. Okay, so I'm going to whip up my scoreboard now. My tactics board, because we've got 10 minutes until the start. So that's what we're going to do. Look at this. This is respect. Respect the game. I got to change Mamardashvili. Jones, Salah, Isaac, Gakpo. Mamardashvili's got to change, but bear with me a second. This is the tactics board that I use for Mamardashvili. Yeah, it's got to come up. It's double-sided, right? So you've got the pitch here, and then you've got penalty box tactics. Penalty box tactics right there. Okay. And then we have the cute cubicles. And a pen. So, what do I reckon will actually happen in this game? And up the reds, let's grab the reds. In the absence, oh, so shiny! It's so shiny. That is Alisson Becker. That is Milos Kerkez. That is Virgil van Dijk. I can show you proper. Where? About there, isn't it? About there. On this sheet, that is Isaac, Salah, Gakpo. I hope that is McAllister, you know. That is McAllister at the 10. Curtis Jones and Gravenberch, okay? and that is what we're going to go with. I think Isak is going to play slightly biased towards the right-hand side. I think Salah is going to come inside forward. I think Gakpo will be tasked with delivering out wide to Isak. I hope this is McAllister to play the through balls, that line through ball into Isak to shoot across goal and to play Salah in there. The fact that it's Szoboszlai, I think Szoboszlai plays there and Kirkes, both wing-backs, dual threats. Gravenberch and Curtis Jones to step in the mix. Spread wide to hold it there with a half-back formation with Gravenberch as well. Now the reason I think we have this is because Forest and the Sean Dyche will be a direct team. They will play the long ball, they will play the direct ball as well. We have a target man. No excuses. We have a target man. Create chances for him. Salah with a Travella ball into the penalty box area. The rule line ball, slip ball into that front post. Szoboszlai with the whipped ball into the back post. Gakpo with the cut inside, lofted ball to the back post. And McAllister with the through balls either side. We have a target man. We hit the target man. If Kirkes comes up, as I would expect, I want Kirkes to make the overlooping run. So he goes towards him there. So you have two options. You have to pull back to Isak, or you have Salah on the end of it as well, and Gakpo as a long shooter. Gakpo and McAllister as the two dual long shooters are the game-winning conditions to break down a low block. You imagine that the opposition, and I do have a pen somewhere, the opposition will pen in that low block situation. You have to have at least two players ready on the peripheries of the game on the outlet to do the long shots to get into the goal, right? Now, on Unex, they will be setting up the team formations, and we're going to go into Unex right now to look at how the boys are setting up. Yes, Kruzan, without Wirtz and with Ekitike dropped, that is all roads lead to Isak, and it better be all roads lead to Isak, because Isak needs to get off the mark. He needs, really needs confidence, and we need to set up to allow for the ball to get to Isak, come what may. So that is the tactics that I envisage Arne Slot will employ, and it'll be very interesting to see if we get it. Now I really want to move this Liverpool Nottingham thing to the centre, so I'm just going to start crossing out loads of stuff, and then hopefully I can move that subscriber count. Let's move that. If I move the scoreboard, that is a scoreboard. So I can extend the score. What is that? That's Sony Cam. Okay, delete Sony Cam for now. Can't move the scoreboard. Super chat call. Newest member. Let's just do that. That will have to do. that will have to do for now. But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day at Anfield. And I reckon Liverpool will need to get the fans on their side. Right? Arne Slot seems to have lost the loving of the fans lately. He's still the shiny one. We're still with the opportunity. You're right, Phil. Up the red men. This is a channel of substance abundance, and we're going to go through the tactical plays. And I'm going to take out some of the other accessories and show you on the dynamic scoreboard how we look to be setting up and how the opposition look to be setting up. So I'll bring out the opposition colours as well. I would love Chiesa to start, but look, Slot has his ways. Chiesa's not a long-term player for Slot, and if he is, he's only a bench player, an impact player. You know, it might be, for all our loving of Chiesa, Slot and Chiesa have agreed that Chiesa's best impact is running his arse off in the last 15, 20, 30 minutes to win the game for us, and not as a starter, right? Because Chiesa has been known to burn out the gas. Alisson Becker, what a man in that green. Proper peng, proper impressive is Alisson Becker. I love to see Alisson Becker back because it gives you that confidence. He is the best. He's simply the best. It's great to see that Milos Kerkez has the confidence vote that he is our first choice left back. But I'm disappointed to see Ekitike dropped after Ekitike scoring for France, being amazing. Bearded Ali means, yeah, he's in absolute dominant mode. Curtis Jones is always tidy. But, you know, this says to me, right, Slot has decided on his starters. Mo Salah's pointing to the skies. He's decided that Isak is the starting number 9, and he's decided that Kerkez is first choice. Kerkez has been taking out the firing line for long enough. Alice and Becker with the Alice band as well. Shall I put on my Alice band? Not yet. And we're going to see how the opposition set up as well. Okay, Arne Slot. Open vest. Arms crossed. This is what they're doing. LB, your boyfriend's back and in trouble. I love it. Trouble indeed. Sobersize, come on. Konate's popping the chest. Van Dijk's on the liver bird. Kerkez is giving the shush. McAllister is... He's got a stomachache. McAllister's got a stomachache. Gravenbergs, it's pulverizing time. Salah's like, can't hear you, mates. Is that haters? Haters and wasters. Curtis Jones, all about the liver bird. Gakpo's like, aye, aye, sir. Isak's rubbing his hands like, it's set up for me to dominate. Jones, Endo, Mamadashvili, Chiesa, XTK, Robertson, and Yoni, Ramsey, and Gamoa. We have a strong bench today. Steamed hams, we have no continuity. Sean Dyche is the most ginger ninja of them all. Sells in goal. He's giving it some of that as well. He's ready to punch the ball into his net, pick it out of the net. Milinkovic, popping that. Savona, Murillo, Williams, Nico Williams, our boy. Elliot Anderson, hands on the shoulder. Sangare, you know, he's doing something to crisscross. Elliot Anderson's a good player. Gibbs White, I can't hear you, mateys. Ndoy is popping the collar. Dominguez is giving it Igor Jesus also popping the... Is that Bailey's on the front? No, it's Bally's. What is Bally's? I don't know. Is it Boars? No, it's Bally's. It's not Bally. Jay Cunha, Ryan H, Omari Hutchinson, Callum Hudson-Dory, Morato, Makate, Willy Bolly. That's a name from the past, isn't it? Willy Bolly? We can do this, LB. You're right. Up the shiny one. Let's get it on. Let's put that message for everyone. So let's start that poll, yo. Let's go. First scorer. Walk on with hope in your hearts, and you'll never walk alone. It's the most likely four, isn't it? Isak, Salah, Gakpo, and Soboslai. Who's the first scorer, yo? Let me know. Poll is up. We can do it. Come on, you Reds. Mighty Mike. Chop, 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 chop them down. Chop down the trees like Nunes. Lumberjack Nunes with a push. He's got the shaver. He's got the shaver. Dosh. Dosh. We got it, boys. We lost the coin toss. Uh-oh, bad omens. So I'm going to show you on the board every break we get, how we're lining up. I got the caramel pocky. It's delightful. It's delish. Look at that. Munchies. Got the munchies. Keep an eye on Gibbs White. Keep an eye on Igor Jesus as well. 43 concurrent viewers. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to start looking focused. He's pondering. He's been setting up for 2 weeks now. No worries, Josh. We will turn it around. There's too much quality not turn around. From the kickoff, we've got a 1-3-1-3-6 formation. Start the timer. Let's go. Up and under. We have Konate front-footed fouling straight away. Let's have a look here. Jones is the highest. Jones is the highest at the moment. Or is he just in the press? Jones is in the same line as McAllister. Isak's pressing. I'm looking forward to seeing Isak's silky skills. Up and under. One by Dom. Into 10 spot. Sangare's out wide. You've sit it down. Kerkez prods it in and wins it to Konate. Gravenberg's playing halfback. I told you he would play halfback in this game. Because it gives Soboslai and Kerkez room to go forward. Now, they're not pressing Konate. They're happy for Konate to have the ball. Konate's giving it out wide to Salah. First touch was dodgy as. I'm sorry, Salah. That first touch was dodgy as. Gibbs White, very clean. Very clean, all action. Number 10, yeah. Gibbs White. That touch by Salah was not confidence inducing. But then again, his touch has always been hit and miss. So let's see how it progresses. Van Dijk with the new yellow boots. Curtis Jones has gone to right back. Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai switched temporarily, but now Szoboszlai back there. Up and under. Looking for Gakpo in the channel. Overhit by Van Dijk. Interesting. Very interesting start. I can't say that we're looking to build for the midfield again. It looks as though we're trying to bait the opposition and a Van Dijk long ball to break through the deadlock. The kind of pressing shape. Isak is the popular vote right now. Popular vote to win, to open the scoring even. Yeah, Cody didn't really sprint for that, but I think there's too much legs on the ball. The ball's going to roll out. Konate up and under. This formation is really interesting. Konate is the one attacking everything, and then Gravenberch is stepping back into the line. Now, Gibbs White's turned into position. Don't concede a goal line. It's not like this. Oh my God, a foul by McAllister right in front of the area. He's got this little dodgy hairstring right in front. A ball penetrated the line. Great turn by Gibbs White, and he's taken out by McAllister. Hip on hip challenge. Is that Kavanagh? Is Kavanagh the referee or is it someone else? Someone look it up. Free kick, first set piece opportunity directly for Nottingham. Andy Madley. So rejig of the formation board again. At the moment, it's that set up. 3-3-3-1. It's 3-3-3-1 with Jones and Szoboszlai interchanging. McAllister in between. Gakpo high and wide. Kerkez high. Salah and Isak. Release the rocket. Release the rocket. Is it this way? Cam is this way, yeah. So he's had to come now. Murillo. Is this the way to Murillo? Okay, Van Dijk takes the ball out of defence. Over to Milos Kerkez. Close down quick. No options. He's very, very close down. Straight back to Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker. Pass to nobody. And they win a throw-in. Slightly shaky. Murillo solid. Murillo's no nonsense. Absolutely no nonsense. Quality centre-back. Liverpool have a 71% win percentage chance. Mamardashvili is watching on from the bench. Not super confident by Liverpool at the moment. Over to Dominic Szoboszlai, relying on his technical ability to play us out. Intercepted. Forrest win the ball back. Nico Williams on the ball, inverted fullback. Forrest are all over us. Their passing looks more assured. And Liverpool look nervous. I don't get why the technical ability of Liverpool just doesn't shine through, because the first touch and movement, well in Jonesy, and Szoboszlai's got that acceleration to get through. And Salah's turn. Salah's instantly marked by 2. Apparently Bradley and Wirtz have muscular injuries, for whatever that means. So both are out with muscular injuries. But Bradley will be out for longer. 2 to 3 weeks. Curtis Jones is technical and safe. I do like Curtis Jones. That was great. To break the press into 6, and now on the front foot with Konate. Konate pushing forward. No options. Out to Salah. 1v1. Now you take him on. Now you go with pace. Now you take him on. You go, Salah. Go. No, he lost control of the ball. Corner. He got lucky there. Salah lost control of the ball, and Nico Williams bought the flick on. But well done, Salah. Take the man on, run the line. Yep, no nonsense centre back like Murillo. He's quality, but there are some decent options. Here we go. First corner from the right hand side, left footed by Mo Salah. He's never really been an assister from set pieces. Just up and under Codin. Header towards Van Dijk, blocked off. Out to Kerkez. Gakpo. Whip it in again. It's bypassed everybody. Could have crept in the back post. I'm going to close the poll now. Isak has ended the poll dominantly with 53%. You're right, LB. Any goal would absolutely do our confidence a world of good, because we've been behind so many times already this season. Konate's header just floated. No, it bypassed Konate. Whipped in. If Gakpo can get enough bend on it, it can even come back in towards goal, right? Sells. But Szoboszlai, I'm liking this Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones combination on the right-hand side because very technical, very able. And Curtis Jones, for me, with the bravery to take the ball under pressure in the full-out position to find Konate rampaging through the middle. I like that. I like Jones's capability. Isak couldn't hold the ball up, but Jones gets it. Jones gets it. It's broken for McAllister, who whips it out to Gakpo. This is what we want to see. Quick attacking. Oh my God, that's the biggest, widest chop-in ever. Completely lost control of the ball. Be a goal before 25-minute mark? I hope so. I hope so. It's entertaining. But Jones is on fire. Absolutely. When he's in this kind of mood, Curtis Jones, a proper baller. Technically proficient, brave, able to carry the ball, be productive with the ball. Van Dijk. Oh, right to Gakpo. Gakpo and Salah need more mature. Kerkez is in behind. Kerkez is in behind. Good turn. Use the right foot, son. Use the right foot. By putting him on the left foot, he hesitated. McAllister? At least McAllister's shifting the ball early. Hello, Michael, mate. All good, all good. Welcome aboard. Best stream for sure. Great cut inside, great cut inside. Finish it! Oh my God, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That was... We broke the low block. Kerkez, whip it in, son. Low block, McAllister. Up in there, up and under. Oh. This is the Liverpool putting the players under the caution, under pressure straight away. When Kerkez cut inside, he should have squared it right foot straight away. But whatever, McAllister should have scored so many players in a way. Tried to hit it high. Great by Gakpo, deflection. But this McAllister shot, he should have just put his foot right through it. You're right, Andy. That was better. That was better. Everyone, make yourself known in the chat. I want to hear you. I want to see you. Absolutely, Michael. Yeah, everyone's doing well, recovering well. We had a nice little holiday break with Ato. We've got another Kagoshima break in a volcano, active volcano, next week. Everyone's recovering. They're on fire. Bless them. They're doing well. Their YouTube is doing better than mine. They've got a YouTube channel called Ato Mia Let's Go. They've got 30,000 subscribers. Legends. Love those guys. Yeah, Mo taking corners. It's interesting. He just floats it. He floats it and gives us a chance to compete. Very interesting. In the absence of Robertson and Wirtz. Because Mo's not going to score any headers. Curtis Jones is probably balling. Here we go, Mo. Take the man on. Okay, hit the heels. Cujo. Whoa, Cujo, that's filthy. Shoot, grab it, just shoot. Shoot it. Not to Salah, not. There, well done. Szoboszlai just passes the buck. He needs to take one shot and shoot the Kraken. Shoot the shit out of that shot. Go on, Gakpo. Oh my God. What was that, Gakpo? I ain't sure what Gakpo was thinking there. His brain let him down a bit there. Oh, but McAllister. Oh. Just so many players in front of the ball. We're putting them under pressure. We're putting them absolutely under pressure. Dr. Tuna hand job. Yeah, why not? Enjoy the views. Hate watching is absolutely fine with me. Let's see what happens. I beg to differ. I think Liverpool will win. Van Dijk got clipped on his beautiful Van Dijk chin goatee. Yeah, McAllister, if he just cracked it, it could have gone anywhere. Could have gone anywhere. I realise that this chat white text kind of clashes with background, right? Let me see if I can do anything about that. Box theme badges white text color. Text color. If I choose green, if I choose green for text color, how does that look? Oh, chat's disappeared. All right. Oh my days. Corner. Green kind of clashes. Yep. So Salah's back on the corner again. Susan, excellent. Thank you so much. Waiting for an operation. Fingers crossed, Susan. I hope for the best. Surgery, always serious business, health and happiness first and foremost. But Susan, much love as always, always in our minds. I hope surgery goes well. Whip it in, Szoboszlai. Around the back post. Van Dijk's headed towards the central area. Cleared up. Susan the surgeon, I love it. Proper qualified. The smartest of us all. Van Dijk with the yellow shoes is so prominent. Up and under. Up and under. Leave it. Szoboszlai, don't look at Salah. Just take command. Take command of it. Salah's on the ball again. He's looking out for this. Come on, Salah. 1-2 with McAllister running into space. Never going to get there. You're right, Janie. Come on, red men. Supporting all the way. Look at those Bambi legs by Konate. Love it. He's got huge, like, thighs, but really skinny calves. Out wide to Kirkes. He's got space. He's got space to roam and run. Isak, hit Isak. He's hit Gakpo. We need to get... Kirkes made the return run. The combination's cooking. Corner given. No, wait. Goal kick given. Kirkes is complaining. He got them gloves. He got them gloves, yo. 12 minutes 42 on the clock. There's lots of other fixtures going on at the same time, right? Simultaneously. I would imagine. No, was it only Liverpool? Is it only Liverpool playing at this time? Is that right? Saturday kickoff, only Liverpool? No, should be a lot of games, right? West Ham beating Bournemouth. Everyone else 0-0. Forest barely getting any of the possession. Great turn by their player in midfield. Now shifted out wide. Players close it down. Cover. He sent him out wide. Alan Cat, welcome, mate. Great to see you. Contest in the middle. Up and under by Szoboszlai. He's always in the right place at the right time. You're right, Mighty Mike. The connections are much better because we're moving the ball quicker. We are looking more determined for sure. Now they've got way too much space on their left-hand side, our right-hand side, but Szoboszlai's got him 1-on-1. They're crossing deep in position. It's going out. Gravenberch almost toe poked it behind, but luckily he left it. Alisson Becker looks supreme. I do think that Liverpool need to get the ball to Isak's feet more. Isak's being starved of service once again. We've got good build-up play in this particular match, especially because Curtis Jones being brave enough to turn on the ball and play the ball through the lines. Put it in the onion bag, in the mixer. In the mixer, son. Well said, Frank. Yep, Susan is definitely one of us. Tried, true and trusted red. One big red family, Liverpool fan in Japan. LFIJ forever. Now, here's the build-up, right? Here's the thing. We don't have too many bodies in the midfield to ready to receive the ball because Gravenberch is just the one on the angle, and he's constantly marked. So it's going to go between Konate, Van Dijk, and Szoboszlai time and time again until we shift it out wide. But he's got half turned towards goal, so he's not going to go anywhere. Kirk is in the build-up. It's not going to break the lines. So now Szoboszlai's in half side. Now you progress. Salah, 1v1. Do something here. Look at the man. Stand him up. Inside he goes. Well done. That's shimmy. Well done. Left behind. Curtis Jones with ball watching. Szoboszlai didn't good heel back. But look, pass and move. This is a Liverpool groove. Oh, nutmegged him. But he managed to retrieve it. The nutmeg wasn't clean enough. Yes, Szoboszlai and Jones are interchanging at right back. And I love to see it because they're both technically efficient and they can't keep up with the rotation. Well said, Stephanie. That is exactly it. Because look at this fast ball interplay. This is what we want. Now, Thomas, take him on. Salah, take him on. That's it. Oh, what a filthy touch. Deserves a goal. Oh. Fell to the wrong man. That deserved a goal. Salah, that was twinkling. Beautiful play. Majestic. Not taking too much time on the ball. Get the ball under your spell, under control. Weave in and out. Cut inside. Chop it. And then play it with the right foot. Right foot across goal. And then Kirkes, right foot. Underneath the ball. Beautiful play by Salah. On the wing. That is Salah rolled and just hit it across. But Kirkes, oh, that technique let him down. Completely. And I love the fact that Szoboszlai isn't just passing the buck. Ah, Kirkes' shooting foot got studded while he was with the backlift. That's why his foot was out of position. But we're looking much better. We're looking much better. And it's in these kind of situations that we concede the goal. Oh, did someone ask earlier why was Mo playing Mike? I didn't see it. Michael, mate, you're very welcome. It is now 17 past midnight. 12:17 a.m. Andy, to be fair, I saw the replay. As Kirkes was trying to shoot with the right foot, great ball out play by Szoboszlai, by the way. As Kirkes was trying to shoot, his calf got studded. Isak. Nah, keeper made it. I don't know, Tuna. Forrest is getting them trees chopped down. Chopping down them trees. Newcastle versus City will be a tasty match later as well. Hopefully Newcastle can do the job. They're in bad form. Morning, John. Yes, my man, John. Respect. Everyone say hello to John. Good morning. We're playing good, John. We're playing very, very good. Big up, Lee. Big up for show. You're right. The chat. What colours do you suggest? I changed it from white to green because white didn't stand out. But I don't think green works. It needs to be something else. It needs to be pink. It needs to be pink, doesn't it? Tell me it needs to be pink. Pink. It's got to be pink. We're doing pink. Kim! Yes, great. We got the full house. We back again. Kim, Susan, Mike, John, LB. Proper crew. This is what we're talking about. This is why Liverpool performing. Because we all turned up. Respect. Respect yourselves. Yes. It's gone all together, but it will come back. I think the Streamlabs take some time to buffer and refresh. Konate, Szoboszlai. I'm loving the Szoboszlai combination with Salah and Curtis Jones because Salah is proper looking to make the passes today. He's not looking for goal. He's making the passes. McAllister's playing the ball around quickly. Yes, Jin, we are playing magnificently, majestically. Majestic Alexis McAllister. And that's because the right-hand side of Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai and Salah are all technical, mobile, interchanging ball players. Curtis Jones is behind the lines. Go on, Salah. Isak, get in there. Go on, Mo. Second chance. Second chance. It's not falling for us. It's not falling for us. Szoboszlai. Pace. Salah. Oh, he tried to do him in with their twinkling feet. Get him, boys. Sick him, boys. Well worked. Worked his way up. Doc Ock. Getting battered. Some proper battered octopus. Now, I'm more a fan of battered squid, Kim, but I'll take battered octopus. Stephanie, you know what it is. It's jealousy. He's jealous of that efficient German Audi, Volkswagen, Bentley, all the good stuff. Bentley's English, right? Mercedes-Benz. Great twinkling feet. Great in. We're sharp in the challenges. 50-50. Kirkes. Hustle. Yes, Lee, we're looking good, but we definitely need to convert it into a goal chance. Nothing's fallen for Isak at the moment. We need to get Isak into the game. I don't like how we just can't get the striker involved in the game with so little touches. In here night, he just arrives in time. Yes. Oh my goodness. We've given the ball away now. Penalty error. We're giving the ball away in the penalty error. No foul. No penalty. Great. Get up. Get up. Kirkes out and under. Oh, it's broken for us. It's broken. Gakpo. Gakpo. Salah. Oh my goodness. He couldn't play the ball. Yes, fam. Much love to everybody. Are they calling for a check? Are they calling for... No, it's just a clash of... Gravenberch. First Mr. Ball. He's on the ball. McAllister. No, he fell down. There's no contact. There's no contact whatsoever. McAllister is just walking tall, and the guy tripped over himself. He tripped over himself. Dr. Tuna, slots of Premier League winner. He's had one full season, and he's won the Premier League. He gets time in the bank, and Liverpool don't turn over managers like that. Should be. Why is he still on the floor? He didn't do anything. Yeah. Why is he getting treatment? Oh my days. What a show pony. Oh, he might be getting treatment because Gravenberch studded him on the calf, but he still kept going and still kept going. Resin, we're playing fantastically and majestically. We're looking proper good. Really, really good. Carved out, clear-cut chances. McAllister should have scored. Kirkes should have scored. Endo-san! Yes. And the agent of chaos, Darwinio Nunez. I'm happy for Nunez. Hope he's doing well. Let's move the chat slightly up. There. Looks about right. Alrighty. Robbo on the bench. Jomez, Maldini on the bench. Endo. I'm glad Calvin Ramsey's getting an opportunity to get some time on the bench as well. Sangare. Do you remember there was once upon a time when we were looking at sixes, right? We were looking at sixes. Kefran Toure, Manu Kone. People were like, get Ibrahim Sangare. His tackling stats in Eredivisie are amazing. He's so limited, Sangare. Really limited. I don't know why McAllister does that lazy up and under header. He should control it. Curtis Jones is now pressing from the front. He's pressing like a madman. It's a sign of respect. Where, if anything, the boys should use it as a motivating thing. We're doing it for respect for Eternal 20 Diogo Jota. I understand it. It'll probably be for the season only. They've decided it's happening. So use it as motivation, use it as power. They're professionals. I know Diogo Jota, his passing weighs heavily on everyone. But this is their life now. They got a life to live. They got to make the most of it. Isak's running with pace and purpose. Flashed across with pace. Gakpo's got it. Turn and shot. Another opportunity. Indeed, Jonathan, I agree, but I actually think Ekitike should have started. Ekitike's been our goal scorer, our game winner, looked on fire for France, and he instantly gets benched for Isak. But to be fair, Isak just did a great driving run there, running with purpose. We're racking up the corners, 4 corners now in 24 minutes. Look at that steward, the girl with the glasses. She appeared right over Alexis McAllister's ass. Okay, go on, Alexis. Low, flipped on. Curtis Jones on the left foot. What in the world? Why would you work it to set it up to Curtis Jones's left foot? Why would you set it up to... it was mishit. It was set for Salah. It was set up for Salah, and Szoboszlai completely mishit. Because it wasn't to Jones. It wasn't meant to do to Jones. Salah made the movement to hit it first time, and Szoboszlai effed up. Szoboszlai effed up the layoff. It was meant to go to Salah. I saw it on a replay. Which makes sense as to why it went to the left foot. Because it's meant to go to Salah. Great turn, Salah. Tackled. Salah made the off-the-ball run to hit it first time. Good take by Alisson Becker. Yeah. Curtis Jones wasn't expecting it because it wasn't meant for him. But I like the routine. Varying it up. But Szoboszlai's layoff wasn't good enough. Speaking of which, Szoboszlai's been majestic. His power and dribbling and first touch off the ball. And he's wearing, oh my goodness, Szoboszlai's wearing ankle socks. He's a Grealish. He's our Grealish. Yep, Lee. The routines, I always like to see the routines. Szoboszlai in deep position is great with the ball pace. Getting out wide, Salah's on the ball now. Curtis Jones is in behind. Hopefully he's not offside. We haven't been caught offside, so it's good. Back to Szoboszlai. This triangle of Jones, Salah, and Szoboszlai's cooking. Szoboszlai's in half space. Head up. Contest. Well done, Gravenberch. Well blocked off, Kerkez. System's working well. Gakpo cut inside, ignores Kerkez. Isak flicked it on to nobody. Nottingham Forest under the cuff. It just looks a bit pratty, doesn't it, LV? The ankle socks on there. Ankle socks. You see so much leg. They want to be Victoria's Secret leg models. NCE. We are playing well. We are playing really, really well, my friend. Michael, I'm assuming you mean Mark Guay. I think we do, you know. I actually do think we probably do sign Mark Guay. I think the deal's agreed. I think he's had his heart set on Liverpool. It's the media working things. Slick Rick won't let him go. If he's the chosen one, we'll get him. Yeah, so that's the thing. Even with shin pads, I tried to flick through blind. The guy fell over. Front footed, Konate, yes. Oh no, Konate got the ball. Ref, what are you doing, son? I wear like proper footy socks, but I do wear my shin pads very, very low. I don't wear my socks low, I wear the shin pads low. All good, all good. Phone absolutely butchers everybody's names. Shannon, great to see you, mate. Nice to meet you too. Welcome to Liverpool Fan in Japan community. This is the best community online. Ichiban, it means the best. Very welcome. The most positive, knowledgeable, high IQ, and quality community going. And saying that though, let's get into the colour commentary and a match play-by-play. So literally, we have a 3-3-3-1 formation. 2 lines of 3, okay? Until Gravenberch drops into half-back position. Szoboszlai is playing as a centre-back, a utility centre-back, allowing Kerkez to push on. The next line of 3 is McAllister and Gravenberch. Curtis Jones is given a free role in amongst that line, and a front line, Gakpo, Isak, and Salah. Salah's being prepared to take his man on. And he wins a throw-in deep in the half. Good. Nico Williams against Salah. Very good. Curtis Jones is a baller. I love it. Ankle socks with football crocs and shin pads, yeah. Bring back the old Vinnie Jones and the butcher of Bilbao who slaughtered Maradona. But it's good. Our passing from the back's effective. Nottingham Forest's press is non-existent. Gakpo needs to make a bigger impact though. He's physical and strong. Oh, double take. Gakpo shoot. Oh, that would have been placed to perfection. That was very good. Very strong running power by Gakpo, even if not for a bit of luck. Van Dijk's gone in. Gakpo, which way is he going? Which way is he turning? In and out. Go on, Gackers. Go on, Isak. This is it. Go on, Szoboszlai. Release the Kraken. Left footed. Oh, deflection. Just over. Wow, we're getting there. We're getting closer. No, Nico Mo, they don't get on. Szoboszlai, man. That deflection could have gone anywhere. We're feeling it. We just need the goal. We need the breakthrough. We need a shot from Isak. Yeah, Gakpo's the running power is insane. Insane in the membrane. Up and under. Gakpo. Again. Gakpo's a good set piece taker as well. Murillo looks like that former Dortmund player. Ailton. The barrel chested forward. Brentford have scored against Brighton. Igor Thiago. He's a decent player. Endoy's marking Van Dijk. You can't mark him for long. Release the Kraken. See what you got. Up and under. Out it goes again. It's going to go to Gakpo. It's going to take an age. That's so telegraphed. Chipped under. That's good to see. It was Van Dijk. That was so telegraphed, that chop in left foot. But it was good. Go on, Gakpo. That running power for days. Stand the man up. Cut inside. Play it back. Whip it in. What a ball. What a ball by Kerkez. All the way to Mo Salah. Chipped in. Oh my god, oh my god. They're just bypassing the pressure. Konate bodied him out. 0-0 would be insane. Someone needed to take command there and just absolutely slide in and clean the man and clear the ball out before the counter. Cody is looking confident. Yep, Kim, we just don't seem to be able to connect with Isak or get the ball to Isak. I don't know why. We don't play with the proper wingers to cross the ball in. But he needs to be more proactive in his runs as well, unless Slot has told him just to hang around the penalty box area. No, Dr. Tuna, in Liverpool score. You're well in, mate. Oh my goodness, that was dangerous. That's it. Oh my god, they've scored. They've scored. It's a set piece again. It's flashed across. Falls nicely to Murillo. Murillo slams it home. My goodness. This is typical. We've dominated the first half. Absolutely dominated the first half. And first corner for Nottingham Forest. Goes through from everybody. Lands to the feet of Murillo and he slams it. Absolutely slams it home. Sean Dyche. Set piece. 1-0 down. Shocker. But are we surprised? It's the way it's going this season. Completely undeserved though. Let's have a look. Set piece comes in. We've got our zonal marking in position. We don't clear the first one. Out by Van Dijk. Lands at the foot of Murillo. Lands at the foot of Murillo. And is this that dodgy offside? Is this that dodgy offside because someone's in the vicinity of Alisson Becker? I don't know because Konate's foot is quite well back. So yes. Well, to be fair, he is stopped at his foot with a great first touch and he slammed it in. So I don't think anyone could have reacted. VAR check, but I am not confident. It's a goal. It's a goal. Set piece, 1-0 down. But have faith, guys. Have faith. We've played well. We have definitely played it well in this match. So we're 1-0 down, but we have the appetite to get back in this. But that foot is offside, right? That number 14. Number 14. If what's his name? If Robertson was offside for the other goal, number 14 is therefore offside as well. And they blew it immediately and quickly. That is redonkulous. We get the unfair rubber to green, and then now they're trying for consistency. You did, Kim, you did. 1-0 down again. Typical play, but this time we actually dominated play. Set piece, undeserved, 1-0 down. Quality finish by Murillo, touch and finish. Come on, Redman, now show your character, show your spirit. Don't crack under pressure, show the mentality monster mantra, and we get back in this. You're right, Lee. I think, though, you know, they probably got the rules by the law right, but we always suffer the wrong interpretation of the rule. And after we suffer the wrong one and they make a big deal of it, from then onwards, everyone gets the benefit of it and they get it right. But it should have been offside because it's right. Oh my God, they're right in front of goal again. They're right in front of us again. Are we 2-0 down? Are we 2-0 down? That's offside, surely. Offside. Offside given. Or hand. Handball. This referee looks like he lives in the gutter. I don't know. It didn't seem like a hand to me. It's top of the shoulder. Hand. Looks like top of the shoulder. We could possibly be 2-0 down here. Off the knee. Is that even a rule? Off the leg into the hand, or did Konate kick it into the hand? Is it a handball? Very, very touch and go. This is very, very tight. What do we think, chat? Let me know in the comments. It's so hard to tell. Will that be given a handball? It's above the elbow. It's kind of like here in the bicep, right? It's right there. Right there. I think it should be a goal. I think it probably should be a goal in all honesty, which means we'll be 2-0 down. Oh no, no, play on, the goal's ruled out. No goal. Okay, okay. So now, it's fair that we're 1-0 down. It's fair that we're 1-0 down because they should have been offside for the first one and they should have had the second one allowed. So 1-0, it's fair. Come on, boys. Come on, girls. Let's give the credit. Okay, we've... Oh no, he took the ball nicely and the referee's blown it. Shocking. We need a goal before halftime. Kanate isn't the most dominant player. I swear this ref properly looks like he's come out of the gutter. He hasn't shaven for days. Kirkes, get control. And he dragged down by Indoy. Decent. Proper decent. West Ham 2-0 up. The West Ham renaissance is on. Callum Wilson, lad, revitalising his career. Yellow card for assistant manager. The referee's Andy Madley. Truly, madly, deeply. Yeah, it is. It's definitely unsettled us, but they've got to do... You can only beat what's in front of you, and you can only do what you can do, and it's their fault they're not performing. They are performing, but they'd be unlucky not getting the shots on target. Jones has been a baller. Soberslice played incredibly well. We can't get the ball to Isak at all. Saying that, Isak's got the ball now. And he's tackled. He's in the right wing slot. He's tackled again. Hustled. He's sprayed proper Bambi gangly. Is Isak. Curtis Jones is just winning everything. He's a machine. Free kick to Liverpool. Come on, you Reds. Get in there. Cujo, my man. Show them how it's done with that fantastic technique, that rolling of the ball. Curtis Jones, clear man of the match so far. He's so good. He flows on the pitch. He's so elegant. Very graceful. Very graceful player. Hesitant to say it, but he's almost Zidane-esque. Curtis Jones is Zinedine Zidane-esque. What has the world come to? Forest are pretty big, but come on, Mo. Pick someone else. Your stream must be ahead of mine because you've just said that Mo's just delivered a shockingly shite corner cross. Low trajectory. How long has it been since we've kind of celebrated a goal gone ahead and we're dominating, we're cream-crackering the opposition, absolutely taking them to the cleaners. Curtis trying to flim-flam. A bit too extravagant there. No, Resin, please do. Please do keep us informed of the latest going-ons. Look, Liverpool couldn't have done anything about that corner goal, right? The touch was like one of the best touches, and then he hooked it with the left foot, slammed it into the corner. I'm always behind. I love it. So as is, yeah. Probably. I don't know why. Is it Unix gets the stream delayed from everyone else? You're right, Matthew. Ekatike would have been my... Oh my god. McAllister with a proper dodgy touch. And now we're under the cosh. Under the cosh. Come on, Maka. Yeah, no. 14 is blatantly offside. I don't see Mario as a slot defender. He's not a ball-playing defender. He's just a hard nut. Proper... He's Nemanja Vidic. He's Nemanja Vidic-esque. By the way, I watched an interview with Nemanja Vidic and Gary Neville. You don't mess with Vidic. He's a hilarious. He's a funny geezer. I think Alonso would still keep his job at Real Madrid. They know long term he's going to do good things there. He's a systems manager. Alonso would keep his job. Prime Mourinho would keep the job. Jurgen Klopp would keep the job. Guardiola would keep the job. Van Dijk every day of the week over Vidic. Complete player, especially prime versus prime. Is Kirk limping? Well, we have Robertson. Yeah, we have Robertson, so we can interchange. We've got lots of fixtures coming up, which is great because I love to sit. Up and under. Oh, good header from McAllister, but all seen all the way. You're right, YouTube. Really are not clinical. We're not clinical, which is probably why we bought Isak, but we're not feeding Isak. Feed the yak, and he will attack. Yakubu! Ayuk Benny Yakubu! Shame. How often does it seem that we've turned a new leaf in attacking flair, getting our form, our patterns of play, and we're 1-0 down. No, Isak gets no service whatsoever, Jin. It's shocking. Ekitike roams to pick up the ball because somehow Slot does not understand how to play with a striker. Like with Jota, with Nunez, with Luis Diaz, we never built a team to service the striker. I think Mio does. According to Slots, every time he talks about Isak, he says he's a penalty box approacher, last man. So he keeps Isak high and doesn't want him involved in the build-up or the play or whatever, which I find very questionable. Konate got absolutely done, and Sobosai saves his ass. Konate's having a bit of a shocker. Drug test evil. Is he high? High as a kite, Konate. High as a kite, Konate. I like the sound of that jib. A tick on the bench. Yeah. Take a chance on me. Don't take a chance on Isak. You let him get the ball. You feed him the ball, and then he don't need to take a chance. You just bury it. Drunk giraffe. That's Jimmy Traore, isn't it? Jimmy Traore. Isak had no service. He just had no service. We don't know how to play and get to the right positions to give Isak service. You look at how Man City funnel everything through Erling Haaland. We funnel nothing. We don't even have a funnel. We don't even have a funnel to Isak. We've got a spade and a microphone. And a jackhammer. Absolutely, mate. Sebastian and Elijah, welcome to the Liverpool fan in Japan community. You're much loved. Absolutely much loved. And as I say that, Mo Salah tried some kind of weird Trivela bunt to the front post. And Sel was like, what was that? At least Salah's taking his man on. Salah doing some kind of Trivela bunt into the front post. He tried to Trivela it into an on-running Isak, but he completely mishit it. Easily triggered. According to Football Manager, we still have 40 million left in the kitty. Up and under by Sobosai. Headed out. Yeah, we definitely do. But to be fair, Salah's playing well this match. Playing decently well. Okay, Soboslai. Everything's going for our right hand side. Our left side's been shut down completely again. It's like Gakpo +1. Kirkes has gone to inside forward position. Kirkes is making the inside forward. We should have played Kirkes in behind there. Look for the early ball. Verts can play that ball. Thiago Alcantara can play that ball. Yes, Gakpo's in behind. Gakpo, head out now. Make the difference. Oh, he tried to pick up Isak. Did it come off Gakpo again? Came off Gakpo again. Goal kick. Not the rubber to green. 5 minutes of added time. 1-0 down against Nottingham Forest at home, and Nottingham Forest are being battered pillar to post. Typical. But we do play well, better in the second half. So I hope Ekitike comes on. He's absolute mustard. Ball just not dropping. Oh, good attempted tackle by Curtis Jones up and under by Forest. Forest have the voodoo curse on us. Voodoo child. That's Hulk Hogan back in there, isn't it? Oh, good ball in behind for Isak. Isak is shuffling. He's shuffling the ball. He escaped the corner. Curtis Jones. Surrounded Curtis Jones. The free kick's surely in the wrong place. Yeah, John, the recruitment's really, really good, but only in the right system. Only in the right system. Claim name, yeah. We just need to funnel the ball to Isak and the front players quicker. Not too much build up in the midfield. Kirkes is still struggling ever so slightly, it looks like. Some slide around the outside, in the back. Beat everybody. Jeffrey Peeps, he's in a massive losing streak. So, yeah, he's losing a lot of credibility. But Liverpool are notoriously slow. They do back their manager. He's a Premier League winning manager. Frimpong and Wirtz on the bench are like, this ain't great. Leverkusen played better than this. And that's the thing. If you do one slot out, you got to make a compelling case for who in. It's not going to be Jurgen Klopp. It definitely won't be Jurgen Klopp. The only one I can think of that might do something fun, maybe Andoni Iraola. Yeah, Mike Tyson punch, knockout on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, Ibu's lost a lot of fans with these contract shenanigans and his dopey displays. Salah's played decently well this match. You're right, just Hannah. Reinventing the wheel isn't always the best solution with new manager balance. You need a long-term strategy and long-term plan. And to be fair, we played well. We played well this match. It's not been a travesty. It's not been appalling. There is still vision here. And Slot, look, he's a tactical genius. But I don't completely agree with some of the tactics and some of the lineups. I would have definitely started Ekitike this match. Ekitike's been our best striker, our best new signing, our game winner. He scored for France. Why you drop Ekitike, I do not know. Salah has played well. He's been in behind 4 times. 2 deliveries were decent on the cup. He's definitely played much better than the recent weeks. There's no point doing a hit piece on Salah. The combination of Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones and Salah has been our route to goal 90% of the time in this match. Well, the thing is, tactically he knows what he's doing, but the way it manifests itself on the pitch doesn't look good at all. This season he's lost the plot tactically. The reason why you can say tactically he's good is because he's proven it last season when at half time against low blocks against other teams he figured it out. He found a way to make the breakthrough, keeping us defensively solid. He found a way time and time again, and we won the Premier League. So that means he's got the ability to be a tactical genius. This season, he's been a tactical numpty because he's so stubborn, plays Salah no matter what, always starts Isak ahead of Ekitike if they're fit, and Kirkes is first choice left back and plays very slow in the build-up, which is completely right. So this season, he's been tactically naive and stubborn and a bit of a numpty, but he's shown that tactically he knows what he's talking about and knows what he's doing, which is how he won the Premier League. So, yes. Yeah, you're right, Mighty Mike. The referee does blow way too often for my liking. Soft fouls in the opposition's half. Don't know what we can do about that. Yep, you're right, Stephanie. Nico Williams isn't having a great game against Salah. Salah's lining up really, really well. Zank, not sure about slot out, because if you want slot out, you've got to give a compelling case for who comes in. Who comes in. If you can make a compelling case, then great, let's do it. But instead of slot out, what would you want in? Red Rebellion, I don't know. Who wanted Salah bankrolled? I didn't say offer Salah a new contract. I said make the right decision for the long-term future for the tactics. You decide what tactics you're going with next season. You build it to win, succeed. If it's around Salah, great. If it's around Isak, great. Ekitike, great. As it seems at the moment, it's not built around anybody. It's all quality individuals doing their own thing. Yeah, you're right, John. The rock and roll football, the absolute intensity, the mad dash, running power, end-to-end stuff of Klopp is gone in favour of this controlled build-up approach with minimal risk. Easily triggered. You mean what? You mean Johnny Heikindinger? Because Slot's assistant manager is Sipka Holshoff. Sipka Holshoff is the assistant manager. Johnny Heitinga was the defensive coach, and Giovanni Van Bronckhorst was brought in as a replacement for that. Red goals? I wouldn't mind. I would not mind slot out if you can make a compelling case for what happens when slot goes out. Who comes in? What system does he deploy? How does he get the best out of certain players? Which players would he favour? If there's a compelling case, then great. If Jurgen Klopp was available, I would take Jurgen Klopp over Arne Slot. I definitely would. Andoni Iraola? Questionable. You can make a case for it. Who else was available? Pep Linders was never a Arne Slot coach staff member. He left with Jurgen Klopp. Yeah. Well, what can the club do to show more ambition? There's the matches, and you got to win your matches. That's about it. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of coaches would manage this team better than the size at the moment, because the system is poor, regardless of results at the moment. The way of playing, I don't like it. The slow build up, the pressure to invite the opposition onto you, passing the ball through the lines through the middle, not flashing crosses across the D, not relying on your fullbacks for width, not getting the ball early up front. I don't like the system. I definitely don't. Yeah, Ekitike is the solution for me. Gakpo's had the running power in there, but he's not the cleanest and not the most visually appealing. I would massively like Ekitike to come on. I would also... Engamoha would have space on the wing, and he'd make a proper good fist of it. Chiesa, for me, Chiesa for Salah is definitely what I would do to get the ball earlier to Isak. Because Salah, I don't think is a provider for Isak. He's not the right type of player, but Chiesa definitely could be. I would like Robertson for Kirkes, Chiesa for Salah, and Ekitike for Gakpo. That's what I would like. Oladambo, the voodoo curse was put on by Arne Slot. Oh, to the question earlier, what would it take for me to want Slot sacked? There's a few things. If Slot continually singles out individuals for bad performances when it's down to shoddy tactics, he's not taking accountability, and I'd want him out for sure. If Slot doesn't get a Champions League place, I would want him out. If Slot gets a Champions League place, it's dependent on how we perform in the Champions League. That will kind of make up my sentiment. But I don't really want managers out, right? If the Liverpool board decide that we are better without Arne Slot, I back the board completely, and I back the decision. If Arne Slot is the manager, I just want Liverpool to win. It's as easy as that. Slot out doesn't make Liverpool win or lose any less. It's the tactics and the players on the pitch. But I don't like his tactics at the moment this season. It's just so passive and so risk-free. Yeah, Isak gets no chances. You're right, Drunk Vigo. That's exactly it. I don't think so, Jeff Peace, because he's got the job. You're going to have to pay compensation, and you have to go and look at the next manager. You can't say showing ambition to sack Slot and to hire someone like Ange Postecoglou, who's absolute shit. Yeah, and Rangnick is old school, and he's not modern day football coach, kind of like Louis van Gaal. Why Jones off? Curtis Jones has been our absolute best player this half. Like Curtis Jones has literally maybe been the outstanding starlet and helped us progress from back to front. No more bald heads. Virgil and Mo don't have to hold the team back. Your tactics either show them to shine or you bench them, but Slot so far hasn't had the guts to bench Salah. Red goals, you'd be surprised. Some people would rather get their way than Liverpool win. Some people would rather be proved right than watch Liverpool win. The fair weather fans. Drunk Vega, I hope we just up the tempo, take the risks, play end to end. Nottingham Forest can't live that first 30 minutes. Nottingham Forest can't live when we play high tempo and play the ball early into their box. McAllister in the first 15 minutes moved the box ball very quickly, but then he's been a bit lost. Brendan, Roger. Oh, you can't make me smile sometimes. Mr. Pasuj, yeah, 4-4-2 diamond would be the way. Isak, Ektik up front, take Salah off. Domi or Curtis Jones behind the two, feeding them. Whip comes from the fullbacks, whipping crosses. You're right, Zexon. Here's the one thing that I hate. I absolutely hate about Arne Slot's system. We don't cross. We just don't cross. Whether it's early or late or precision or build up into the wide areas to cross the ball, we just don't cross for our strikers to get chances. We just do not give Isak, Ekitike, anyone up there crossing opportunities, flash head crosses, Titanic crosses to head the ball, anything. We just don't cross. Baron, we dominated the match. They scored a corner. What's that piece? Scruffy. Undeserved. Typical. We're back behind again. And that's the thing. Kirkes did the cross on his own merit. We didn't work the ball to him specifically to create the cross. We just got to get a ball early to cross it into the forwards, isn't it, Kim? Isak made some pretty good runs. Kirkes actually made a fantastic run in the striking position. And we don't play the ball through. We don't play the ball through the lines on the floor. We just go out wide to Gakpo, who wants to cut inside. We go to Salah, who tries to beat a man. Either Nico Williams falls over and he manages to get past him or gets tackled. You're right, Noah Hide. Chiesa, I would bring on Chiesa for Salah. That would be absolute key. That would be absolutely my preference. Salah for Chiesa. I would love Gakpo for Ekitike as well. And I'd love Robertson for Kirkes. You're right, Aladambo. It affects everyone's mood. I hope we turn it around for you and you smile with grace in front of your mates. Yep, the same patterns, the same mistakes. But to be fair, we were unlucky in this match. McAllister's shot hit the guy in the head. Another shot blocked. Top of the side deflection shot. Went over the bar. Justin, he is playing well. Salah is playing pretty decent. He's not atrocious like he was in the last 3 matches. He's playing okay. He's cooked 2 chances with one flashed, one across the box. He's fed Isak 2 times. He's got the ball to Dominic Szoboszlai on the whip for a cross. Salah doesn't always have to dribble into the box or take great shots to be effective. He's connected well with Szoboszlai. He's connected well with Curtis Jones. He's played 2 dangerous balls into the box and he's won 3 corners. Don't be biased because he's not the Salah of old. He's doing okay. We are too predictable and we're slow. What's missing is clinical finishing. McAllister's first shot that was cleared off the line goes in. That's 1-0. Their goal ruled out for offside. Still within a chance. Dominic Szoboszlai's left-footed shot that got deflected wildly over the bar. Kirkez being studded in the calf when he came in on the right foot shot from a Salah cross. 3 clear goal scoring opportunities. Yeah, we were unlucky. Either not clinical or unlucky. Some of those you put to not clinical, like McAllister's shot. Some of them unlucky, like Szoboszlai's deflection and Kirkez getting studded on the calf when he came in to finish the ball. Yeah, Gibbs onto it. I wouldn't be opposed. I would not be opposed to them looking for a new manager, an alternative slot, right? If they can make this season into something with a new manager, I'm all for it. But show me the vision. If it's Andoni Areola, explain to me why. If it's Mikel, show me why. At Girona. Because, for example, when it was Brendan Rodgers to Klopp, I was like, yes, you sold me straight away on Klopp. When it was Klopp to somebody, I was question marks about Alonso, but I would have loved it. I was huge question marks about Ruben Amorim, but it would have been interesting. But I said Slot is probably tactically, stylistically, the natural fit to carry on. And in the first season, he was. And in this season, he's gone bizarro world with this slow build up. Come on, come out to press us, we'll pass through the lines, we'll break you out in press, we'll reduce the risk, we'll play slow build up. Absolute bizarro world. Last season, when people were saying, I'm not going to change too much, he won everything in the Premier League. And now he's changed so much, and we're 1-0. Sebastian Hoeneß of Stuttgart, I like him, but I don't know if the fans will like him because inconsistent in approach is probably what I would say for him. I don't think Salah is the man to be on the end of chances because his off the ball movement isn't so sharp. He needs space. He needs space to thrive. He's not a tight ball player. Yeah, that's the thing, Mark. Henderson, you missed the leaders like Henderson who are proper old school man mode. He may be a posh tart, but he's a hard nut. He made Diego Costa. Do you remember Diego Costa? He made him back down and whimper. Yeah, William. This Gakpo and Kirkers combination doesn't really look like it's a long-term thing that looks like it's going to work. Gakpo and if it was Wirtz and Kirkers probably does a lot better than Gakpo and Kirkers. Now Liverpool should have had a proper dressing down, right? Because 1-0 down to this Forest with this performance is unacceptable. De Zerbi plays good attacking football, but he's a bit of a knob. Like he's a proper prick apparently. Much appreciated, Kid Fury. Much love as always. This is the best place to be. I'll give you the tactics in the simplest, easiest way to understand possible as I see it so far. And I got the tactics board. Let me whip it out. Slot has gone with this 3-3-3-1 formation in the first half. Any changes? Coming on? Doesn't look like it. Biggest issue, right, is the connection between Gakpo and Kirkes here is almost non-existent. Salah, to be fair, is playing inside forward position, but Isak is not getting any service. You look at this, right, all too close and they congest the area that Isak is in, which means that the funnels never go there. Chiesa, Ekitike, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Jones, 3 at the back. you play your 2 ball players, you play the width from here. When they go in inside forward positions, that is your opportunity to get there, to give the ball to Isak. Failing that, that creates enough dynamic space for Isak to get on the end of a ball. But Slot is not playing at the moment. Slot is playing something similar to this, and everyone is getting in the space that Isak needs to make the off-the-ball runs. And we 1-0 down already. Are we 2-0 down from the start of kickoff? I wasn't even looking at the screen, and we're 2-0 down. My goodness. Van Dijk looks shell-shocked. Arne Slot's lost his shiny sheen. Arne Slot clearly needed this tactics board. After a long international break where he has had time and time and time to set this. Let's see what happens. They build up on the left-hand side. Simple ball. Travella curved. McAllister lost his tackle. Pulled back. Slotted into the corner side net. Played through majestically and beautifully. And we've been absolutely spanked. Absolutely spanked on that. Wow. 2-0 down. Slot, you better show up this half, or else the absolute Slot out will be untenable. He's getting done by Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche played tiki-taka Guardiola, wide into out, pull back, goal. 2-0 down to this Nottingham Forest. Van Dijk, Slot shell-shocked. Completely McAllister's fault. They better up the tempo and play forward now into the strikers, or this is going to get proper nasty for Slot after this game. This will be, what, 7 losses? 7 losses in 8 games? I wouldn't put this on the players' fight. The players are trying, but this is the system that Slot wanted them to hold position. So it looks as though they're half-arsed in the press, but this is what Slot has commanded. And what Slot has commanded is 2-0 down to Nottingham Forest at Anfield after a long international break with 2 weeks preparation. You're right, Jimbo. This is nothing on Jota. Jota saved us at the start of the season by performing miracles. Miracles to get us back on the ball. Now you better flash the ball across to Isak and get the ball. It's not hit and hope. That... Yeah, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to sacking Slot, but I want a good solution. I want the links to Andoni Iraola. I want the links to someone who, you know, there's going to be a clear vision for. Because, what, 7 or 8 losses in 9 matches? My goodness. Slot with his notepad to Sipka Holshoff. Yeah, we lack a proper hard nut, right? Henderson, for all his limitations, Henderson would not have put up with the shit. Yeah, Mike, the manager market is a little bit threadbare. It is a little bit threadbare. You're completely right, YouTube made me pick Handel. It's not nothing on Slot personally, but his insistence on this stubborn way of playing. And Salah's got space now. Come on, Salah. You got to pick the team up. You're supposedly the talisman here. Into Curtis Jones in the edge area, but he wouldn't fall nicely for him. We just don't get the luck of the green on those touches. Whereas Murillo got it dead to rights. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Playing the squares. Forest are set in their shape. Somber slides. Good ball cross. Up and under. Win the second ball. Head it out. Which fans read Rebellion? I don't know which fans you're referring to. Most people were so questionable about the age, especially of Mo Salah. And if they're saying last season, I think everyone's very, very clear that there's a world without Mo Salah and Liverpool have to evolve without Mo Salah. The board wanted him to get the contract. The fans have no power over the board whatsoever. Arne Slot wanted him to get a contract. Slot and the board re-signed Salah. Get over it. It's nothing to do with the fans. Fans have no power whatsoever. Losing to Wolves, that might actually get Slot sacked. If he loses this and loses to Wolves. Got to play with urgency now. Now you've got to put the guys in midfield, play the ball back to front early. Oh, the ball dropped nicely for Gakpo in the edge of the area. Give the Isak. Fucking get your head up. McAllister in the pocket. These big players have to play now. Now they're desperate, showing a bit of urgency, but they almost counter-attacked us. And the number 10 almost got in, but he shimmies his way out. And beautiful play by Forest. Beautiful play out by Forest. Slot is getting tactically whooped by Sean Dyche. Yeah, Van Dijk isn't the vocal leader and the commanding presence that Henderson was. That's why we won so many trophies under Henderson. You fool. I have no idea. Are you behind me or in front of me? I'm 50 minutes 54 on the clock. Chris Nunn, yeah, I don't know why. Slot doesn't seem to have a defensive system to stop shots on the goal. Even Klopp with his thunder attacking offensive football managed to keep clean sheets. He managed to get the opposition away from our goal. Prevent shots. Slot's football seems so easy to cut through, even though they don't get many chances. This is the biggest problem with Slot. He will say that the opposition don't get many chances, but the chances they do get are bloody good. And they score. Yeah, I know. Outcoached by Sean Dyche. Hilarity. He's so shiny, he's now blinded himself. I have no idea, you fool. Ekitike, the man whose name backwards is his name forwards. Just Hannah, unfortunately, Real Madrid match up stylistically very, very well against us without long balls and without intense runners on and off the ball. So we match up stylistically very, very well against Real Madrid. And we played well on the day. And it was personal because of the Trent thing. They win the second header again. Play, boys, play. But at least there's urgency. At least we're playing with tempo. At least we're playing quicker. Even if we lose the ball. I would rather concede a third goal than play boring and slow. Because at least we get a chance to score our first goal. Because we're not boring and slow. So, up the tempo. Be brave. Hit the ball through the lines. Forest will sit back. But my goodness, this is shockingly shit. A long international break. 2-0 down. 2 weeks to prepare for this Forest game. 2 weeks for Arne Slot and team to prepare for this Forest game. And Kirkes gets manhandled. Yeah, we don't. I guarantee you, if Endo started every game, and people laugh, but if Endo started every game from the start of the season to now, the results would have been a hell of a lot different. You underestimate the ability of defensive responsibility and defensive knowledge and the dark arts. Great turn by Gravenberch. Gravenberch's going himself. No. I think he was pushed over there. We need a goal. We need a goal before 60 minutes if we want a chance for winning to it. We need a goal before 70 minutes probably if we want a chance of drawing it. Gakpo really tries hard. He's physically imposing, but he's just not it. Doesn't have the cutting edge. And Mo Salah's a non-entity at the moment. He did okay in the first half. Oh my god, that give and go was horrendous as well. Yeah, I think. Oh my god, Ibu Konate got. I thought Konate fouled him. I thought he bamboozled Konate there. No, it's not. It's not an Endo bias. I don't care whether it's Endo or anyone else. When you have a defensive midfield a six, who knows what he's doing to hold the defensive line, who keeps the midfielders tight in tucking him, and controls the line, the passes of play between the opposition's playmakers and the strikers, it makes a world of difference. That is not Gravenberch. Gravenberch is not that player. It doesn't have to be Endo. It could be any of our specialist sixes, of which we have Endo. It could have been their Ibrahima Sangare. You put that player in a team, the results are different. Everyone's saying in the chat as well. A six knows what to do in that role. Gravenberch is a fantastic player who is slot six. He's not a six. He's Arne Slot's version of a six. Come on, Hecky, do it. Ekitike to save our bacon. Miku, indeed, yeah, this match is proper depressing. But look, if you treat the match as 0-0, the match will be fun from here on in because we have to go for it. You have to go for it. You can't dawdle your way to a shit 2-0 loss. You have to go all guns blazing, fire and desire. So now we've got two strikers on. Ibu Konate's off, so who goes into the centre back position? It's Gravenberch in the half back position now. Goes this Jones, Soboslai, McAllister, Soboslai. This is the position you want, Salah. Flashed in. And a foul. Push. Milinkovic by someone. Isak, is it? Yeah, McAllister's been a very big weak link. McAllister has been a real weak link. He's completely his fault for the second goal. And he's not a presence in midfield. He's lost that snappiness, that bite. He doesn't even get the passes between the lines. To be fair, he moves the ball quickly, but any Premier League defender of any caliber should be able to do that. So McAllister's drop has been a big fault. Agreed, John. Ballet it is. And even that is a slow build-up. Yes, Stephanie, Gravenberch is a quality libero at the back. Let's just say libero sweeper. Tommy Slobbers, Curtis Jones, Salah, where the ball can't progress any further. Curtis Jones through the lines to Ekatike. Oh, yes, Ekatike. Yes, Ekatike. That is what we missed in the first half, which is why I said we needed Ekatike to start. Did you see the impact, the quality? Ekatike straight away received the line, ball in a difficult position between the lines, drive forward, get through, drive across. Yeah, and the press is non-existent because of the personnel. Gakpo, Salah, and Isak is not it if you want to press on the front. Goal difference 0. That is depressing, yeah. Corner. Okay. Yeah, Slot doesn't drive me as the best manager. He definitely is a good coach. But Ivan, you're right. Goal difference after 12 matches of 0. That is not acceptable. Ball out. Someone far back. It's Jones. Jones has absolutely wellied it at Soboslai. Come back to Soboslai. Back to Curtis Jones. McAllister. Front foot. He's ignored Kirkes. Played the ball straight into the opposition. He couldn't even pick out a player when he was dead to rights, you know. Having the ball at his feet. That was poor. That was utterly poor from McAllister. Yeah, McAllister, to be fair to him, lost a lot of his mates. But quality is quality, right? And right now, we don't even see his supposed attributes. I think lose the next 2 games and Slot is in serious trouble. Because this game already would be shocking. Nottingham Forest at home. 2-0 down. And after an international break with 2 weeks to prepare. Starting Isak over Ekatike. Salah gets the ball. No power in the shot whatsoever. But good turn. It's a good turn. Let's give him that. So it's like Ekatike. Ekatike couldn't link up with Curtis Jones. He tried. You're right, Baron. Slot is way too stubborn and biased. He's so biased against Chiesa, Endo, Rio, and Gomez. I don't get it at all. And this guy looks like what's that guy called? That Man United guy, Jesse Lingard. Yeah. To be honest, right? I can understand Slot's tactical approach, but the implementation of it is disgraceful, and I don't like it. Even if Slot turns around this season, right? I'm not a fan of this football. I'm not a fan of this football, and I would not be super thrilled to see him next season employ this type of football. He can't blame the players. He had so much budget. The philosophy is wrong, and the approach is wrong. It's disgustingly slow and risk adverse, and I don't like it. Yeah, Slot. They'll always be thinking of managers and having those conversations amongst them, but they probably will give him a chance to turn it around. But I don't want him to turn around with this style of football, because this style of football, passing around the back, is disgusting. We just lack bodies in midfield. We don't put players in the right place in midfield to be brave. And even when we go wide, we're not expecting to deliver from out wide, because the build-up play from out wide is so slow. And we don't have super prominent crosses. And just as I say that, Curtis Jones loses the ball wide, and they're on the counter-attack. And this is Sean Dyche. This is Sean Dyche we're talking about. Klopp can't come back. Klopp's got a job, he's happy, and he won't be coaching. He might come back in 3 or 5 years. After 3 or 5 years, Klopp may consider it if the job's available. Klopp won't come back now. Forget it. It's not even worth discussing. I love Nagelsmann. I would take Nagelsmann. I'll take Nagelsmann any day. I'll take Thomas Tuchel. I'll take Thomas Tuchel. I'll take Nagelsmann. I'll take any of the promising German coaches. Those are good shouts. Salah. Can't shoot on target. He's plucky. He's trying. He's definitely trying. This is all he can do these days. So, off target. Hers is good. I like hers as well. Nagelsmann, I would take. Thomas Tuchel, I would take. Herzler, maybe. Andoni Iraola, maybe. Screw it. Bring back Rafa Benitez. My favourite Spanish waiter. Oh, McAllister, that was shit. That was actually crap. Like, you get the ball back on a rebound. Go on, Salah. Muscle. No, he just shoulder. Tuchel's a winner. Tuchel, he doesn't give a crap about personalities or reputations. Tuchel would bench Salah immediately. That's why I take Tuchel. He does not give a shit about anyone. Tuchel would be like, Salah, enjoy the bench. Have you seen what Tuchel's like treatment of Bellingham, star child Bellingham? You don't mess with Tuchel. Got the ball again. Outside the area. Oh, good ball into Isak, but Isak fluffed it. Here's the thing, right? If you want to win this league, you've got to tactically outclass Guardiola, and you have to have a mean enough streak to batter Arteta. Tuchel beat Guardiola in the Champions League final with a Kai Havertz goal. Twisted is because Slot has some weird obsession with his Dutch philosophy of minimum risk, dominate the game, reduce the chances for the opposition. The sad thing is, even though the opposition have minimal chances, they have quality chances, and they always score. Go on, Ekatike. Not a great setup by Salah. It depends just, Hannah, because Tuchel is versatile. Depends which system he goes with. When he goes with flying wing backs, he's actually quite exciting. But Tuchel is also a little bit pragmatic as well. So, he's just a winner. Yeah, Jimbo, I do feel that Salah has some dodgy clause in there that says he has to start 99% of games when he's fit and in the Premier League and not be substituted for 80 minutes or something. Gakpo, nice cross. Nice cross. Decent. But Nottingham Forest actually look pretty tasty on the counter-attack. Their players are pretty technical. They've managed to build up some pretty technical players. You're right, Frank. Pride, passion, fight. And we got a foul given against us from the garbage man in the black kit because Gravenberch's playing basketball on the floor. I can see how it's a yellow card for Gravenberch though, because look, if the ref didn't give the first foul and then Gravenberch swipes a hand to prevent opposition playing the ball. But this Salah, I don't know. I think we're very limited. We're very limited and one-dimensional when Salah and Gakpo are on the pitch. You put Ekitike and Chiesa either side, we're unpredictable. We're dangerous. We're scary. You put Gakpo and Salah on the pitch, you know exactly what they're going to do. Dangerous by Elliot Anderson. To be fair to Ranieri, he got his squad completely stripped. He won the league because N'Golo Kante dominated midfielders. Jamie Vardy was unstoppable that season. He had players like Shinji Okazaki and Fofana at the back, and other players really chipping in and really working their ass off. He had a perfect storm and he got his squad absolutely stripped. Yes, John, my stomach can't take it. Maybe it's because it's 1:30 a.m. Mike, me too, man. Chiesa's cooking and he loves Liverpool. And he loves being part of his Liverpool. Here we go. Chiesa, 67 minutes. Chiesa and Robertson. Federico-san. Isaac is off. Chiesa is on. Come on, Robbo. Show that passion. Show that spirit. Show that fight. Fight for the right to have a good night. I like Cesc Fabregas. He understands. He's tactically aware. Good coach. In 2025, Liverpool have been shit. We barely crawled to the Premier League last season. We scragged at it and got away with it. 68 minutes to save Slot's reputation. We played well in the first 30 minutes and then got ransacked. Individual mistakes. Van Dijk's definitely feeling the responsibility to try to carry this team. Pep Linders, we not loving our boy Sipko Holshoff. Bad cross. McAllister's having a shocker. Wayne Rooney. He's loving this more than he's loving the pies. That's the thing. Virgil van Dijk hasn't been as good as prime Virgil van Dijk or last season's Virgil van Dijk, but you look in the Premier League, you probably still put him in like the top 5 defenders, central defenders. Saliba hasn't been good this season either, you know. Gabriel's been amazing. Salah's been atrocious. Some games Salah was like having less than 10 men. And right now in this second half, he's really bad. In his first half, I thought he was decent. In the second half, he's absolutely atrocious. And Nottingham Forest, is this Sean Dyche ball? This is delicious. Van Dijk gives away. Oh yeah, Gabriel was always better than Saliba. That's why Saliba got loaned out again and again and again and again and again until he, showed his ability. But Gabriel, when he first joined Arsenal, was a little bit shaky. He had brain farts in him, but he stamped it out. He's quality now, absolute quality. I would love to see a Rio Engamohan, someone with game intelligence to really take the man on. Like, no one can tell me that even now William Saliba is better than Virgil van Dijk. He's not. But Gabriel potentially is as good as him this season for sure. Klopp, it was actually because of Klopp that Hendo left. In interviews, clearly stated that Klopp said, you're not going to get much game time in this system. Van Dijk is getting exposed because Slot can't build a defensive system. Slot doesn't know on the counter-attack how to stop the opposition, getting shots on our goal. Oh, go on, Ekitike. Well done, Ekitike. Good fight. I love the fight and the passion, even though you fouled him. This is crazy. 72 minutes on the clock. 2-0 down to Nottingham Forest at home at Anfield after an international break. After an international break where you've got 2 weeks to prepare, we're 2-0 down to freaking Forest huggers. Nottingham Forest. Let's see around the stadiums. 2-0 Palace are beating Wolverhampton Wanderers. 1-1 Brighton Brentford. 2-1 West Ham over Bournemouth. We have Isak on when we don't give any chances to Isak. He favours Kirkes starting over Robertson. McAllister's completely off form. And probably definitely responsible for the second goal. I'm not fast with Alisson Becker coming in straight for. Play. Go. Go. Like the red arrows. Go. Yeah, Heitinga got sacked already. Go on, Slay. Oh, he tried to go himself. Carlo Ancelotti's one of the best managers of all time. But he's not really the hard-working ultimate tactician. He needs good players, Ancelotti. Which we have. If Slot doesn't get top 4, I think Slot loses his job. He's out. If it looks as though Slot isn't going to get top 4, I think they'll change it. Because top 4 is vital. For the club's revenues, sustainability, prestige, profile, everything, top 4 is the absolute minimum. Sub has music. What's going on? Nottingham Forest, absolutely. Sean Dyche has done a tactical masterclass over Arne Slot. The Ginger Ninja has new tricks. But wouldn't that be something though, right? Slot wins the Premier League in his first season, signs Isak, Verts and Ekitike, loses 8 games in a row and gets sacked. The headlines, Liverpool's Premier League winning manager sacked in his second season. Yes, Rich. Drive him to the airport and I'll buy dinner. I'll buy him dinner. Yeah, Dyche. Get Dyche. Let's get some Dyche board. At least we'll get... You know what? As crazy it might sound, I would not be opposed to someone who plays Route 1, strike Chris Wood, get the most out of Chris Wood, get the most out of Jamie Vardy. Let's get the most out of Isak and Ekitike. You got the pieces. You got the jigsaw puzzle. Build a system to just keep spamming opportunities for Isak and Ekitike and Isak. I'd love it. Does he deserve a Big Mac? I'm thinking 5 chicken nuggets and a boxed salad. I got to do a top 5 slot replacement. Yeah, that's a great call, JJ. I like the way Chiesa moves on the pitch. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Is this like when Pep Linders absolutely screwed us with intimating to Klopp that Trent needs to be some kind of quarterback? 76 minutes on the clock. Barely mustering a clear opportunity on goal. Friggin' fantastic. Nottingham Forest, well disciplined. We're inching our way to defeat. If you don't laugh, you would cry. I'm going to look at the table stats. Liverpool, 9th position, 12 played. This would be 6 wins, 6 losses, -1 goal difference. Loss, 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 loss. Win, loss. Wow. Chiesa, what a player. Trying to dig things out. You're right, Kim. You're right, Kim. We hold the ball. We hold the ball. We hold the ball. We hold the ball. They have one run with the ball. 1-0. Yeah. Linders is a decent assistant, but I hate this insistence by Linders to put the emphasis on Trent in the central positions. And Gravenberch is in massive risk of getting a red card here. Ngamoha's coming on. Rio! At least he put Chiesa and Ngamoha's on quickly. I think we should just sign a new contract, so Ngamoha won't leave. Ngamoha's going to wait out Slot, and when Slot's out, get a manager that will play him. Slot is so desperate now that he has to resort to Chiesa and Ngamoha, who don't have match sharpness because they never play. It writes itself. Oh my god! It should be 3-0! It's 3-0! It's 3-0! We got torn and ripped to shreds. Ngamoha comes on and it's 3-0. Morgan gives white. It's 3-0. We're looking like statues, like ducks. This is ducks in Chinatown, baby. Peking duck. The Peking ducks have been slaughtered 3-0 for some Peking Cantonese roast duck. They tore us like a hot knife through butter. This is lambs to the slaughter. Arne Slot isn't getting his head waxed this week. He won't be able to afford it. He'll be on the dole. You're right. This, oh my god, that is like schoolboy defending. There's oceans of space in our box. Oh, who's marking? Who's marking 18? Who's marking 21? Who's marking number 10? Who's marking number 9? Slotty Slot. 3 strikes and he's out of there. He's out of there. Van Bronckhorst needs to go. Sipka Holshoff. Arne Slotty Slot. 3-0 down at home. This could be it, you know. This could be the end of the shiny one. This could be the end of the Slot saga. Somebody give the club my number. I am waiting. Hello, Liverpool. Tom Werner, Billy Hogan. 4-4-2 diamond. Wide forwards, providing the width. Cutting in inside forward positions. We play Rio Ngamoha. Look at him go. Look at him shine. We get the most out of Florian Wirtz. We bench Mo Salah. We play a defensive midfielder. We cover the lines. Be hard to beat. We counter-attack with intensity. Give me the job. You're right, Frank. And Slot will say it's because McAllister had no pre-season. Isaac had no pre-season. Which one is the shiny one? Is it Sean Dyche or is it Arne Slot? Yes. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna predict for you. Slot's answer. Slot's solution. Slot's solution to this mess. Play Salah and Gakpo. Damn it. The answer is Salah. Gakpo starts. Slot, lock and barrel. Free smoking guns. Yes. Gakpo left back. Gakpo left mid. Gakpo left wing. And the other position's Mohamed Salah. He's a technician, don't you know? Yeah, I'll take it, Frank, mate. Yes. Much appreciated. Go on. Go on. Chiesa. Oh, that would have been justice. You're right, Jin. They're proper down in the dumps. Darwin Núñez could have thrived in this Liverpool team. Luis Diaz could have thrived in this Liverpool team. And instead, we've got Gakpo and Mo. We're benching Wirtz. I am, Ash. I'm going to be properly losing sleep. Look at these scousers in the stands, man. I feel sorry for them, man. They're leaving the ground. We've got two scousers in the ground, shinier than Arne Slot is shining right now. And those are the ones leaving the ground. I don't think Edwards and Hughes done a particularly bad job. They would have identified the players, and their job would have been to sign the players. The players are good. The tactics are shit. Why the tactics shit? Because Slot. Gakpo! That was the solution. That was Slot's wet dream. It was Gakpo to Salah. It was Gakpo to Salah, and Salah had a weak shot. That was it. That was the moment. That was what Slot has waited for 83 minutes. 83 minutes, 3-0 down for that one play. And it came to fruition, and our Slot will be happy and sleep well. And Gakpo does a 360 reverse header. That's exactly what a Slot put on the tactics board. Look. Check it out. Look. Ball bobbles. Salah, you cut inside. You bend the ball, and Gakpo, you turn 360 with the reverse header, and you hit the ball this way. That's exactly what they practiced on the training ground. Everything that he cooked tactically is coming out now. We reach 84 minutes on the clock. It's genius. It doesn't give the opposition a chance to react. 84 minutes. They've never seen any football like this before. He knows. He knows what he's doing. Drenched in misery, drenched in sweat. So, Drunk Vigo, you don't have to be a genius to beat Slot, but Slot makes everybody look like a genius. Sean Dyche, the fireman. Fireman Sam has beaten Arne Slot. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. As I said, and they threw it in behind again. If you don't laugh, you would cry. If you don't laugh at Slot ball, you would cry. Dalglish interim manager. Let's do it again. Dalglish interim manager. Jurgen Klopp come back when Dalglish is finished. And the funniest thing is, right, Slot gets absolutely bollocked by Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest dominate Arne Slot. It's something like, what, 5 goals to 1. 3 wins for Nottingham Forest, 0 wins for Liverpool. Forget Kenny Dalglish. I would take Kelly Dalglish. Let's put Kelly Dalglish in the stand. At least we get some eye candy. 3-0. They don't even need Jesus to beat us. Igor Jesus has come off for Yates and Hudson-Odoi. West Ham have lost their lead and now they're 2-2. Look at that. Chelsea beat Burnley 2-0. Bournemouth and West Ham drew 2-2. Brighton are beating Brentford 2-1. Fulham 1-0 against Sunderland. Liverpool 0-3 against Nottingham Forest. No red cards, no nothing. Yep. If Forest ended Slot's time, kind of poetic, isn't it? His kryptonite is the trees. Bolds don't go well with trees. Who killed Kenny? Under 21 team, yeah. No, but the thing is though, you say it as it's a joke, but if the under 21s team, oh my god, Alisson's giving it straight away. If the under 20, they turned their back, everyone turned their back to the ball. If the under 21s team played Arne Slot's tactics, we'd lose 7-0 because it's still Arne Slot giving the tactics. He did arrogant and stubborn and less shiny. He should have spent more time shining himself up than over tactically making us boring and shit. Where's the new coach? I'm on my way. But seriously, yeah, I do think they need to change these. This is uninspiring to say the least. Use your under 21 team, yeah. Well, I will. I'll use Ngamoha. I'll use Enyoni. I'll use Leone. I'm not using Salah. He's 33. Should I sell Salah in FM26? I've got no space for him in formation. McAllister has just absolutely done himself in for a lunging tackle. And done the enemy in as well. Shin on shin. Shin ramen noodles. No, wait a minute. The guy studded McAllister on the shin. Sure. Because I'm the manager, Cy Boss is the manager in Football Manager. Should I offer Arne Slot a contract as my assistant manager? Yeah, people are flooding out Anfield. It's 88 minutes and you can see the fans flooding out of Anfield. You're right, Etienne. Liverpool aren't a sucking club, but this might be an exception, because the fans have turned against him, the players aren't playing for him, the tactics look shit. He's not getting the most out of our investments. That's a legitimate reason, by the way. Edwards and Hughes could put it as a legitimate reason. He's not getting value out of our signings. We expended 400 million in the summer, and he's not getting any value from our signings. He doesn't know how to play them. Yeah, put it. We need a movement going. Support me to be the Liverpool manager, interim. I'll even take an interim job, and I'll show you how to turn it around. We need free training sessions, and I'll implement a system that'll make us hard to beat, and where we can get the odd goal to begin with, because it's about keeping clean sheets. Because Arne Slot can't keep a clean sheet at the moment. He's lost. He's naive and he's stubborn. Georgie. Yeah, I do think the sentiment towards Slot is yeah. Wait a minute. Do you know the scariest thing is, right? We know we've joked. We've joked around. Oh, are they scoring a fourth one? Are they scoring a fourth one? Nearly. We've joked about Salah having a clause where he has to play. What if Cody Gakpo has a clause where he has to play like 80% of games as well? The new manager comes in and he sees the contract situation. He's like, "What? I have to play Gakpo 80% of the time. I have to play Salah every game. What?" Yeah, can't be true though, because Gakpo got benched so much under Jurgen Klopp. So, well, hey, the votes are stacking in. I like my odds. I like my chances. Put me in the hot seat. I will fix this bunch of lads, whip them into shape. I'll crack the whip, and get them playing. You're right, Kim. You're absolutely right. He's not getting the best out of players. The system is not working. It doesn't pass the data test. It doesn't pass the eye test. It doesn't pass the personal test. It's a shambles. And he's been given time. We've had 2 weeks from the international break. Going Inga Mohapi, a bright spark. Good turn. Ekatike, good. Good pass. Go on, Chiesa. Salah. Salah, nothing. The end of it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yes, the drop-off is terrifying. You know, it could be an anomaly. Could he have won it? An anomaly, because towards the last part of the season, we were uninspiring as well. And we barely clawed over the line in the Premier League. We did win it. It don't matter. They play ball, or they sit on the bench, or their career. It's their career. They want to mess it up. It's up to them. They play side ball, or they play no ball. Or I'll grab them by the balls. No, don't need to do that. I'm the man in charge. They grab their own balls. They grab each other's balls. I don't care. Play for me, or you do, or play something else. La la la. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach you. I'm sure to beat you. Nevertheless, learn less from teaching. Now kick the ball in the net. Dress to impress. We are the best. There you go. Build a chant for morale, motivation. Boom, boom, boom. Get them on their feet. Oh dear. Yes, Parappa the Rapper. Legend. Bringing back in the days. You know what I'm talking about. I would do it. I would do it as well. I would fly there. But I don't come cheap. They gotta give me a contract worth it. My put a minimum fee release clause in my contract, so ain't gonna be cheap. Yeah, let's not let it ruin our weekend. We know that this Liverpool are probably a sinking ship under Slot this season, so let's make the most of it. We got each other. We got each other, brother and sisters. We're not naive to think that Slot can last consistent losses, back-to-back losses. Look at this Chiesa bundling through 3 or 4 players. McAllister's pluckiness. Oh, this is nice. And unlucky again. Unlucky again with a shot. Yeah, top 4 is absolute minimum. Slot can't survive if he doesn't get top 4. Chiesa. Federico. Too cute. Too cute. It's about legacy. William, my man, thank you so much. Super, super kind. I got to reply to you right now. Absolutely. It's what, 2 a.m. now? 2 a.m. But listen, man, I enjoy every single second with you guys. If you can't laugh, you'd cry. But we don't cry because we are here for the beer. No, I don't drink beer at 2 a.m. But yeah, come on, Liverpool. We can get back in this. But I think the sentiment against Slot is 3-0. We got battered 3-0. friggin' heck, my goodness. Oh, yeah, Klopp better put his phone on silent. It'll be ringing for days. But William, thank you, my man. You've made my night. What a delight. Really, really appreciate you, my friend. And everyone else who's supporting this channel, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. YouTube's done a really weird thing, by the way, with the algorithm. Like, each video is only getting like 1,000 views nowadays. But I don't care. I do it for the love. I do it for you guys. And because you support the channel, I'm here for you. Never fear. Kim as well. Devon, beautiful lass. My lady. Much love and appreciation. I better sleep. I better sleep. Because otherwise the thoughts of this team is John, oh, you're very welcome, my friend. I love your comment. I love your commentary all the time. Absolute pleasure to talk to you. You guys are fantastic. LB, eternal kindness. I am absolutely blessed. Thank you so much. Mushroom Boy Ater loved your video, by the way. Absolutely loved it. And he loved the tree as well. That tree is stunning. 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. My goody golly gosh. Is it time to say slot out? Wait and see. We'll do a spicy meatball video coming in the next video. It'll be a fun one. It'll be a fun one. You're gonna want to check out that video for sure, yo. No worries, your Japanese was top notch. Ometeto, Tanjobi, Ometeto. Very, very good. Very fun. Japanese is for everybody. It's great. Take care, everyone. Jimbo, JJ, Kim, Songs, Resin, Random, Claim, LB, Drunk, Baron, John, Lee, Keck, everyone else. I missed out on Jonathan, MK Toe, James, Lee, everybody. Don't let it ruin your weekend. Slots shambles at the moment. Baby shambles, and it's not Pete Doherty style. Pete Doherty at least got Kate Moss, right? Yes. Let's support the team. If it's slot out, then the slot out. If it's slot in, we still got to win. We're Liverpool. Got battered 3-0 by Forest. Till next time, Miyazaki Manichiban, you guys are the best. It means the best. Jane means ciao. Peace out. Love you guys very much. You'll never